Welcome, welcome, welcome to Free the Green. We got a new episode of Ladies Talk, but tonight my co-host, she's kind of late on the scene. So in the meantime, I appreciate everybody coming through to see what's up on our topic, stepmom. Will you be or not to be? But I got a short video I'm gonna review real quick and give it some time. But I appreciate everybody coming through. We got two low keys in the house. We got my chance in the house. I've been looking at the chat and see what's up in the chat. Yeah, so I got a little video I want to review of a lady who say, I guess she was one, and she's gonna tell you experience about being one. So we'll check this video out for a minute. Hopefully my co-host be in or somebody else will pop up and talk to me about it, whether they would like to be a stepmom or not. So let's check out this video. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. All right, A Dub in the house. That's my homie there, man. A Dub always come through, show some love, show some support. Hey, A Dub, man, we got a video with someone talking about, when they was a stepmom. So I don't know if you had a stepmom in your family or if you had kids and you would want a stepmom. A Dub, what my sound sounded like? A1, I'm breaking up. I'm kind of low. Let me know what's up. But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna review this video, see what she got to say about stepmother.
Welcome back to my channel. In today's topic, I am going to discuss why I don't feel like being a stepmother, or a stepdad, but I'm speaking specifically to the ladies because I feel like we take this one more than men. But I'm going to discuss my reasons why I will not marry a man with minor children again. Before we get started, if you are new, please consider subscribing. I talk everything positivity on this channel. If you are returning, thank you for the love. Don't forget to hit the smash button and like and share. So, as I stated in my previous videos, I was married for 4 years and I was a step parent also to 2 children. My ex-husband had a daughter and a son. And I wish someone would have told me all the challenges that would come with being a step parent. I did not know everything that I was going to face being a step parent. And I feel like I was trying to compare my situation with my mother's situation because my mom was a stepmom. But to me, my mom just held the title. She didn't have any step parent duties. So, my mom and dad were so many years apart. But
Wait. She just held the title, no stepmom duties. But you know what? Let her keep going. Let her keep going.
older siblings were way older than me anyway. So they didn't grow up in the house. So um, my ex-husband, he got his kids 2 days out the week and every other weekend. So they were with us quite a bit. So him having his kids 50% of the time meant me having his kids 50% of the time. And that was not new. It was that way when we dated. It was that way before we got married. But it just seemed like when we got married, things just kind of, I don't know. I feel like the expectations became more when it came to his kids, along with everything else because we was married. So one thing I will say I learned huge, which I knew before I got married, was I was not the priority. And I know people say, oh, well, in the Bible, technically it's spouse first, then kids. That is true. And I 100% agree it should be spouse first and then kids, but it was not that way at all. And a lot of people say, oh, there's you come first, the kids come second, your house is supposed to come this, supposed to come that. It's supposed to, but it just did not. If situations happen with the mother of his kids, he would feel obligated to do certain things, not because of her, but because of the kids. But in my eyes, it was like, well, shoot, that's kind of helping her out too. So I didn't really understand. And I feel like he didn't really understand that concept that home comes first and wife comes first. So that's really like probably the main huge reason why I wouldn't marry a man with minor children. Me being a woman.
Now that sounds like some arguments some people that the men have that they don't come first in the relationship when somebody got kids. Hmm. So far to her, that's one strike that she didn't look out for. Duh, what about you with the step kid? Do you feel like that? Like in your relationship that you didn't come first, or did you expect not to come first and just roll with it? Because I could see, mm, I don't know. Well, she was dealing with him for a minute, knew he had kids before they got married and shit. So, and she still rolled with it. I guess she thought, well, once she get the ring, she'd have changed. But, you know, let's see. Let's see what else you got. So,
Without any kids, I feel like you get all of me. You know what I mean? I don't have any kids. So if I was to remarry in a year from now, you would be getting 100% of Michelle. You don't have to worry about no baggage. You don't have to worry about no son, no daughter, no baby daddy. You don't have to worry about that, deal with that, anything. So why would you be able to get all of me, but I can't get all of you? So no, that's like my number one reason why I don't want to have a marriage or just be involved or serious with anybody that already has, young children. Another reason why I wouldn't marry a man with minor children again is I don't want someone else's household affecting mine. So when a couple years ago, and I can't remember if I was already married or if this was before I got married, but I seen somebody make a comment and it was on YouTube because I've been on YouTube a while. I'm just now getting my own page, but I, have been part of YouTube for probably 10 years now. And I think a video that came up of somebody saying, like, I don't want somebody to be able to say or dictate or affect what can happen in my house. And I was like, well, how can somebody else's house affect your house? Like, it's your house, you're the ruler, leader of your house. You know what I mean? But once I got married and became a stepmom, I completely understand what that woman was saying. And basically, what she was saying, and it happened to me also, and I'm going to give you guys an example. Say the mother of his kids' lights got cut off. Say she calls your husband and she's like, listen, my lights got cut off. I'm on hard times. A real dad is going to do one of two things. He's either A, going to say, okay, the kids can come over here and they can stay with us. Okay. Or B, he's going to give her the money to get her lights cut back on. So his kids are not in the dark. Okay. Both of those options affect your household. Whether the kids got to now come stay with y'all for who knows how long that is until she get on her feet, or he's taking money out of your house and putting it over there into her house. It's still money out your house. I don't care if it's $60. It's still money out of you guys' house and putting it in over there so his kids don't have to be in the dark. So just situations like that I feel like we don't really think about. People don't really discuss, but it's like stuff like that can't happen if she falls short or something is going on over there. he's going to step in. A real, true, good father is going to step in. And yes, that is going to affect your household. I found that out the extreme hard way with situations like that as well, especially when it came to money, or it wasn't a situation where the lights got cut off, but it was a situation where she fell on hard times. And yes, the kids did have to come stay with us. It wasn't that long, but still, again, I'm a woman that didn't have any kids. So
Now, I really can see how that would be a problem, right? On some real shit. Like, you want to take care of your kids. You don't want to seem like a deadbeat in that. And at the same time, you got your old lady at home, and she ain't gonna look at that cash like you got to give her some money, especially if she not with it. Now, if you got a female that understand that, maybe tell you, hey man, don't let them kids be over there like that. You may have to look out. Then that's easy for you. But if she on, hell no, you taking money out from over here. Shit, she need to go get an extra job. Yeah, you gonna have problems. Yeah. So I can understand where she coming from. I can understand where she coming from. Facts.
that's another reason why I would say no to, messing with a man with minor kids. Another reason why I would say no to marrying a man with minor kids is I don't like the fact that you don't really have a say so. I feel like you only have a say so when they want you to have a say so. So once again, you're gonna get the people that's, oh, when them kids is in your care, them kids are your kids. I agree. However, when they're not in your care, there's nothing you can do about it. However, you're still expected to move a certain way as if, you know what I mean? Like you have control over these kids, which you really don't. But you have to take them into consideration with everything you do. So, another example I'm going to give you guys. I got a promotion a couple years ago when I was married to move out of the city I was living in at that time. I was living in Toledo at that time, Toledo, Ohio. And I got a promotion to go to Cincinnati, Ohio, which is only about 3 hours away from Toledo, depending on how far in Cincinnati you go. So even though me and my ex-husband had talked about moving way prenuptial, we talked about moving when I was dating. I never wanted to stay in that city long time ever. So that was always something I put up front. And he agreed to moving. But it all
Shout out to the big homie Zyrex. Zyrex in the building. Shout out to Zyrex. Appreciate you coming through, Zyrex.
changed. I don't know what changed, but something changed. So when I got this promotion to move, I was all gung ho, let's go. I worked my butt off to get in this job. I got a promotion, but the terms of the promotion was I got the raise, but I had to be okay relocating pretty much. He didn't want to move all of a sudden. He didn't want to leave his kids. He didn't want to be that far from his kids. What about his kids? Kids. He made it all about the kids. And I was like, okay, well, what about me? Like I can't help who you had kids with, but what about me? So I'm supposed to not be able to take promotions or do certain things in my life because of decisions you made before me and you even got together? Like, that's not fair. So, and that goes back to number one with the whole priority. Am I really priority if everything I do, it still affects all the way down to your kids? So now you're saying, well, we got to see what we can do because I'm going to be leaving my kids. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just too much. To me, it's just too much. Now, if you got kids already, then okay. Because I feel like you guys, y'all can maybe see eye to eye. This is for women that don't have any kids, like, and can have them. Now, if you can't have kids, that's different. Because if I couldn't have kids and I loved kids, then I can understand anybody's kids you're going to treat like your own. You're not going to mind being a step parent because you unfortunately can't, have a child of your own. But to my women that can have kids and just choose either not to or just don't have them yet, or just don't have one for whatever reason, like myself, I just don't have one yet, you get no benefit from being in that role. You get no benefit from being in that position. It's not going to be about you. You can do whatever you want. You still have a lot of time. You can study, you can go here, you can travel. They're not going to be able to do the things that you can do. They're just not. They have a level of responsibility you do not have. You have a level of freedom they don't have. So it's to me, it's just going to be a constant clash, and it's really, honestly, it's just too much stress. It really.
Hey, what she's saying is facts though. Like you really gotta be built different for that job, male or female. So it's like, you know, if you're gonna take on that role, you really gotta take on that role. You can't be fake. If you're gonna be a step parent, you really can't be selfish because you know, because it's like if it was the opposite, if someone was gonna be a step parent to your kid, could you really put that person in front of your kids? Like, I don't think nobody would do that, and you shouldn't be expected to do it. But I don't think you should like just put the kids in front. You know what? Let me shut up. I need somebody else to come and let her finish talking. But just think about it before you do it, though.
Is, so them are my reasons why I would not marry a man with minor kids again. I know people say, oh, well, that decreases your chances of finding, this man.
Or she did say minor kids. Maybe if the kid's big, I'm gonna try to find a video where somebody got kids that are like teenagers or whatever. Is that different from little kids? That's a whole different experience. If anybody out there got experience, you wanna come up, hit the link. Because I would like to know that. Like, is it better to have teenage kids when they definitely can they don't know you at all, and it'd probably be harder to make a relationship with them versus little kids. Like, I don't know, that's a big step. So, we'll see what's up though. But I'm gonna let little mama finish.
A lot of men at this age, because I'm 32, have at least one kid, that's fine. But I just can't, for me, I can't see myself putting myself back in the same situation that I was already in. It just was not conducive. It just doesn't make any sense to play a mom role and you're not even a mom yet yourself. Like, if I got to rearrange my schedule and play a mom role, it's going to be for my own children or child that I have 100% say so, not someone else's kids that I can't help, who you had kids with, and it's all these issues over here. So we can't move a certain way because of decisions you made before we even got involved. Like, that just don't make any sense to me. So I learned my lesson the very, very hard way. It was extremely hard, and I do not recommend it. It just makes no sense to do that. But that's all I have for y'all today. I'm going to try to make things more consistent. I know I said that on my last video, and I really have not been consistent like I should be, but I'm definitely going to make more effort in being consistent and trying to drop these videos at least every week. So
Okay, we
I'll
got
see
you,
y'all
little
next
mama.
time.
All
Peace.
right, bet that up. You know what I'm saying? Good video. Hold on, I'm gonna give mama her shout out. She may show her page. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the information. Go ahead, little mama. Let it play all the way through. All right. Yes. But let me take this shit down. All right, people. So y'all heard it. At least with little kids, she don't want to do it no more. But maybe she met somebody that was had teenager. But from what she just said, I wouldn't advise her to do it. She need to find somebody that don't have kids that want to have a family with her. But if they break up and she need a stepdaddy, mm, at least she will understand how he would feel. Cause she done been through that. So, you know, man, I got this helicopter flying through. I don't know, they being bad out here, man. So y'all may have to bear with me. Hearing it. I'll turn it down some. But I'm gonna see if I can get another one for us in the meantime, you know. But anybody in the chat, let me know, man. Like, would you be a step parent? Yeah or nay? And see, I don't know if I would be one. I think I with her, I'm like with her, especially when they're little. Not now, not in my older age. Like I don't been through that. I ain't trying to do that shit again. Ain't that. So they will have to be grown. Yeah, you got kids, but they grown. They got their own house, their own families and shit. They can still granddaddy. But I don't know though. It's a big step though. I mean, like big responsibility. You get in people's lives because you don't want to do it if you're not gonna go all the way and be playing. Because you're not just playing with the person that you're in a relationship like. I got them kids too. They get used to you, then you gone. You know, big responsibility there. I wish my girl Chocolate was here, but you know she might have had an emergency. Couldn't get here tonight, so I'm gonna try to run it solo. I hope somebody come up and talk to me about if they want to be a stepmom or not. 'Cause I don't know. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna try to find another video for y'all on this topic. You know, I have a stepmom. I've been knowing her for like 4 to 5 years. Ever since I was like 5 years old, she came into my life, and she like my mom. Like talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, very. I remember one time. Oh man, like where we stayed at, it's like out in the in the bushes. So we redneck city. So my daddy ain't there. It's just me, my brother, and my stepmom, right? So all of a sudden she get us up and shit like, hey, y'all be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. So you know we don't know what the fuck going on. We some little black kid. Like I was young. I think I was under 10, nigga. So we just got though you see the rednecks out there 'cause they ain't got no shirt on. I'm talking about man, we in KKK country, man. On some real shit. Dirt road, ain't no street light, none of that shit. Like, yeah. So then my stepmama like telling us to be quiet and shit. And all I remember her racking that goddamn shotgun when that cracker came that window. Like he came to the window to see if somebody was in the house. She racked that damn shotgun, got against the thing. I said, okay, nigga, still was gangster. From that point on, I I remember in another time, she I was I had my little BB gun and shit, and I'm shooting in the fucking lake, but I'm on this big ass pipe that go across the street that connects to canals and shit. And I fought around and seen a snake, and I'm scared as fuck of them bitches. So I did, you know what I'm saying? And I run to her ass, and she goes, she come out there with that goddamn shotgun again. Uh, I'm talking about let that snake have it. Blow the whole motherfucking head off. Okay, step over, don't play by the nigga, cause she fucked with my daddy, so like whatever my daddy was on, she was on too, and you gotta respect that. So I fuck with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you gonna do it, you really gotta do it. If you're not gonna do it, just stay away from it. Don't play with it. At least don't be serious. Like if you let them know, hey, I ain't really trying to be serious. Gotta have that conversation. But it's a tough job. I don't know which one tougher, stepmom, stepdad. I would think stepdad would be more tougher. Now I'm gonna say stepmom, because a dad may can be able to take the abuse a little more, but I think a stepmom getting her feelings a little more. Like she gonna be like, these little motherfuckers, especially if now I don't know if her and the other mom go through it, she may just stay there just trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. It's a big deal though. Just know what you're doing. I'm trying to find a video, man. That's what I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? I would have had if my my wing man would say I could have did the thing. Cause they got a lot of video, but it's a lot of bullshit. They ain't got a lot of videos on Stepmom unless they do, and I just don't know what the hell I'm looking at. But I appreciate the people who come through, who came to see me, who chill with me. Shit ain't turned out the way we want to be, but we here though. We still gonna rock. We still gonna do our thing. We here. Low key first one in the building. Like that my dog. That she be on peak. Like she fuck with a nigga in the real way. So gotta keep it there. You got my chance in the building. She fuck with a nigga too. All I gotta do is let her know I'm going live. Pump. She there. You know what I'm saying? Put the phone on play, put it down, let it play. Gotta get no watch out. I appreciate y'all helping me get these things. But y'all know I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm a God damn. It ain't even been 30 minutes yet. Oh, yeah, I definitely gotta find another video. You know what? What if I go off? What you gonna do still, mom? I'm gonna find some other shit. Nah, I'm gonna stay on topic. Fuck it, stepmom. I just don't. You know what? I don't know if this like a. Let me see. Her stepmom. Her. Yeah. Anybody got a link to a nice one? This nigga say he don't want to be a stepdad. No, we want to hear something about a stepmom. But we want a regular video. So how everybody Friday is tonight, man. Getting close to Halloween. What we doing for Halloween, y'all? Oh, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I might, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do all that Halloween shit, but I may do it this year. Boy, 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 chocolate. You got me up here just freestyling it on a topic that I ain't no mama, so I can't really talk about being a stepmama. I done been locked down for a long time, so I don't know shit about being a step. Well, my wife was a stepmama, and she did good. Like, that's what really made me fuck with her, because she fucked with my son. And then we had kids of our own. Now, her and my son mama was like, but as far as her, like, nah, she can't. And I don't even think, like, being a stepmom even play, because I never seen it like that, though. Like, you hear stepmama, like, nah, you know, and we did it. She was a stepmom. She had her own kid. Maybe if the lady in the last video, if her and the guy would have probably had kids, she probably could have settled down more. But by her not having kids, like she said, she was free. So she wasn't bound to nothing. So she like, shit, nigga, I ain't finna be on lock. Like, So, but I feel it though. I God damn it, man. Fucking shit. I understand because it's a tough. If you want to be free and you want to be just you and the person that you met, don't do it. But if you met somebody and you see that, oh man, they're a good parent and I wouldn't mind helping, then do it. But just know what you're getting into. Just know they may not see you as a parent. You may not be able to break through that. Or I mean, their mom, which you shouldn't try to be, you know. Just love on them. And they'll fuck with you because I fuck with my stuff. I mean, it came through. At first it was strange. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I got them home. But after a while, it was like normal. Especially when it was like, because it was love there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she'd have been fucked up, then it probably would have been a different thing. But by her being a loving person, it was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, she she helped. She helped us. We helped her. So that makes stepmother's a good thing. We need more stepmothers. So if the guys get the kids, they're gonna need some stepmothers. You know what I'm saying? I think but with me, I believe I rather for them to be stepmothers than stepfathers, cause like I don't know if women would do more damage like a guy would. You know what I'm saying? Like he can come beat up every goddamn body. Ain't nobody gonna understand that shit. But a mom, I don't think like that'll happen with them. I'm still trying to find a stepmother video that we could watch. That ain't too many people on here talking about being there. You know what? I need a new search. Let me get a new search. Yeah, let me get a new search. But I appreciate it. You know, appreciate everybody coming through. You know, we just freestyling right now. I'm trying to see, you know. See, y'all some real fans. I fuck with y'all. We low right now, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Especially with y'all. Yeah, they gonna be jealous. They gonna be like, damn, man, that nigga got small, lawyer ass fucking people. Damn right. Cause they see that, okay, we ain't got no co-host, but the show must go on. What I did. We gonna have fun. We finna review these goddamn videos. See, I would have did it better, but I'm using the damn game, and I got to type that shit all like handicap and shit. My bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. Kind of got thrown off. I was supposed to have some help, but you know we got to improvise. Yeah, how to do this stuff, man. Hold on. In the meantime, between time, man, Friday night, man, y'all on Free to Green Network, man. Step mama to be or not to be in the chat. Could y'all be a step parent in the chat? What's up, Miss Mahogany? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the video right, man, so we could review something else for you. Miss Mahogany, could you be a step parent? And if you know, would you be the best stepmother? God damn it, man. All these. Okay, I got somebody. I don't know what this video is right here, but we're gonna check it out to see what she talking about. Hold on one moment. Ah, shit. I'm fucking up. Players fuck up too though. Come on, man. God damn it. So let y'all listen to all the way. Give her proper intro. Huh?
Hey sis, welcome to my channel. It's your dear Sharonda Simone. Thank you so very much for stopping by. If it's your first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell because I have a lot more videos coming up and I don't want for you to miss out at all. So if you are a Christ follower who loves lifestyle videos, then this is the channel for you. Okay, so from the title, you already know what I'm going to be talking about. I am a stepmom, and I have two bonus kids, as I like to call them, Layla and Ron Jr. And most recently, Layla has decided that she wants to live with hubby and I and our boys. And so it's been a really great growth experience, but also learning experience for, I would say, the whole family. But as a stepmom, I wanted to share with you my perspective. And then maybe even help you to just get adjusted or acquainted or even just improve upon an already great situation that you might have with your bonus kids. So even though I'm going to be coming from the perspective of stepmom, if you're a stepfather, these tips could also apply to you.
Damn, I'm sitting up here talking and shit and no motherfucking mirror. Okay, I gotta tell y'all what I said the first time. I said, by me hearing her voice, she gonna make the stepmama thing work. Okay, right off real. But what I was just finna say now when I realized I was on mute is how y'all like the term bonus kid. Uh, the bonus kids fuck with you or not.
You too, because children are children and parenting is parenting.
Okay, okay, Miss Mahogany Ruth said she'll be a stepmama. All right, I fuck with that. Respect, respect.
And sometimes it's not always easy, right? Like, yeah, sometimes we just need help. Like, parenting is tough. I have two of my own sons. And when I tell you that, I'm like, okay, God, I remember the Bible says that, children are a blessing. It might not always seem like that, but they are a blessing from the Lord. So I just want to share with you just a few things that have helped me just grow into being an effective stepmom. And of course, there are always, more things we can talk about, but I don't want to make this video too lengthy. I just want to share with you a few things that have really helped me and that I hope can help you also. All right, so the first thing is, as a Christian woman or man, it's important for us to pray. Pray, pray, pray. You should be praying for your spouse, for yourself, for your children, your friends. But when you are in a step role, because it's not just you that has that direct influence, in your child's life, then definitely praying for that whole relationship is so important. And that's something that I started to do from the very beginning. So in 2011, I married my husband and I got the blessing of two bonus kids. So Layla and Ron Jr. Now they are teenagers now. And so there's a big age gap between them and my two younger boys. So Brennan is 5 and Cameron is 2. So because of that, even just that difference in age and just me parenting, it's like a whole new world to me because, in my mind, like I have time to grow up with my boys and to develop that parent-child relationship organically. But when you are a step parent, then you're thrust into it and you're kind of meeting the child where they are and they're meeting you where you are as a person. So for me, in 2011, I didn't have any children. So being a step parent was like a big deal. It still is a big deal. It's a big blessing, but even more so, it's a big deal. And so, prayer has been my go-to. I'm talking to Holy Spirit all the time. Holy Spirit, what can I do to discipline better?
There y'all go. There y'all go. You want to be stepmom? You got to pray. You better pray. It's hard work. But you see, look, I don't think she had kids either when she got into it, and she prayed on it. So okay, she praying. So let's get it.
or what can I do to listen better, or how can I, connect better. And sometimes he'll send videos, like, videos along. Sometimes he will send friends along, family members. Sometimes, hubby will say something to encourage me or to redirect me. So for me, prayer has been so very important, not only just in my personal life, but in, the relationship I have with my stepkids. Number two, being on the same page and having a united front with your spouse. So it's extremely important for hubby and I to, have a game plan about how we're going to discipline, about how we're going to redirect, about how we're going to raise our children collectively. So whether it's the bonus kids or my natural born children, then it still has to be a united front. And I think this is something that, you want to discuss early on in the relationship. When hubby and I started to get serious and I knew that like marriage was an actual possibility, we started talking about, how we wanted to raise children. And I remember having discussions about, my two bonus kids, like, hey, what role will I play? Because their mother is still very much alive and very much a part of their lives. And so because of that, I wanted to make sure there was no clash. And my husband has always been extremely supportive of us having a united front. So having that support from your spouse is important, but also having that knowledge to say, okay, here's our go-to. This is our default setting. If things aren't going as planned, here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to, deal with that problem. And not even just issues, okay? But I'm talking about like just the little things like church and the little things like, wardrobe. I mean, all of these things come into play, especially when you're raising, a child, bonus child. So because of that, then I think having that united front and that even playing field, and that understanding with hubby, that has been extremely helpful. Number three is going to be setting up boundaries in the relationship. So kind of going back to what I was saying, when I met my stepchildren, they were like 7 and 6, or 6 and 8, I believe. My math is not the best, but they were younger. And so of course at that age, I mean, it's a lot easier, to win kids over. You're nice, you buy them things and you talk with them and such, and they like you. But now they are young adults, they are like, or pre-adults, I should say. And because of that, then it's more intention. I have to be more intentional with my relationship with them. And also too, setting up boundaries, because like I said, Layla has recently moved in with us and it's been awesome. I know the boys love having their big sister around and I love having another girl in the house, so it's great, but we have to set up boundaries, because there were many years where even though, I would see them often, I wasn't like a constant factor in their lives, their daily lives. So now coming together, me as a mother of two young children and them, being teenagers, and, Ron Jr. 17 now, about to be 18. I mean, you have to set up boundaries still to say, hey, look, I'm cool, we cool and all like that, but I'm still the parent and you're still the child. So I think that's really important too. And of course, having that same understanding with their mother, so that there's, once again, no clash. And that's not always easy, whatever situation you're in. Thank God for us, it has been fairly easy and we've worked together really well. But sometimes, it's more so me as a stepmom just having to remind myself, like, look, yes, you want, like a girlfriend situation, but that's not always what's needed. We have to maintain that whole, look, I'm mom and your daughter, even though I'm your step.
Now she was much different from the other lady. Like she got a plan. I told y'all just by hearing the voice that she was going to be the type that's going to try to make that shit work. And then she had a lot of prayer with her. See, that prayer got her through. So y'all might need some extra shit like that too if you thinking about doing it now, because it's a serious job. It's something to really think about.
mom, I'm still your mother. So setting up those boundaries and sticking to the boundaries, that is key, because you don't want to do yourself a disservice by raising someone who does not understand the boundaries in relationships, but also too, you don't want to do your child a disservice, because then you're not giving them the best of you as a parent. So just as I'm strict with my boys on certain things and I'm playful with my boys in certain things, then I try to do the same with my stepchildren. Number 4, be flexible. This parenting thing, I mean, definitely is not for the faint of heart. I know I personally call my mother like once a month, just raising, the children in general, whether it's boys or not. I'm like, yo, mom, my bad, girl. Sorry. And I feel like I was a pretty good kid. Like I didn't give a ton of trouble. But at the same time, I'm like, ooh, she did that 5 times. Like she and daddy, they are some soldiers, because it's just not easy, but being flexible and realizing that you're not perfect. And, I think my husband is really good at reminding me like, look, hey, it's okay. It's not always a perfection thing. It's more like staying consistent and working hard to be better than you were like last week, last month, last year. So be flexible, and also be flexible too with your bonus kid, because remember, like I said, even if you are not having them live in your house with you all the time, they still have a different perspective. 9 times out of 10, they're in a different home than you are. So when they do come to see you, you have to be flexible and realize like, look, there are many different ways, to handle certain situations. And there are many different experiences that they're having outside of your home. And you have to be aware of that and cognizant of the fact that their life experience is not just the one that or that you've had with them. So be flexible, even in that way. And number 5, be patient. Be patient. This kind of goes with number 4, but definitely be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, because it's new. It is new. I mean, parenting itself is a new concept, obviously, unless you've been a parent before. But then with each child, it's different. Like I look at Brennan, my firstborn, and I'm like, he's totally different from Cam, my second. You know what I mean? So even the parenting style there is just different. So be patient with yourself. You're not perfect, and that's okay. That goes back to number 1. Pray, ask for help. Ask Holy Spirit to help you. Ask your friends, godly friends. Okay, I'm not talking about those people who are in the streets acting crazy. The people that you should be getting advice from. Ask them. Talk to people at your church and say, hey, I'm having a situation.
She said, not your whole friends. That what she was saying. She said, not your friends that's still out there. Don't ask them shit. Hey, this lady got some good goddamn advice. She just sound like she just parenting, like as if the way she was talking, like it ain't even stepmama like type thing. But she right though, you know. Don't just talk to everybody because there's so like a lot of people. You know, let me let her keep talking.
Not
Go ahead.
to badmouth or be negative about your children, because we don't do that. But I'm talking about genuinely talking with someone who has your family's interest at heart and who is a Christ follower also, to say, hey, this is a situation I'm dealing with. How would you handle it, or what would you do? That's so important. So be patient, and then of course be patient with your bonus kids, because once again, this is new for them too. This is new. They knew mommy and daddy, and now it's mommy and you, or daddy and you. So be patient with them, and allow a little bit of leeway for some growing pains. And don't be afraid to say, hey, this didn't go as planned or didn't go as it should have gone. Let's have a sit down and see how we can make it better. Those awkward conversations are so important, because the sooner you have the awkward conversation and get everything out in the open, whether it's their expectations of you or your expectations of them, then the better you can get on to all the fun stuff and the easy rhythm that definitely will come. But you have to sometimes go through a little bit of the awkwardness, I guess, if you want to call it. All right, so those are the tips that I have for you. Let me know down below how you feel if you are a step parent, or if you're about to become a step parent. Let me know if there are any questions you have for me, or other comments, feedback, because once again, we're all in this together. The goal is to raise up our children in the way they should go, so that when they're old, they won't depart. All right, guys, so don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well as subscribe if you have not already done so. And until next time, don't forget to keep the faith, focus on family, and always have fun. Bye.
Let her ride out. She did good, man. That's it. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Cause she did pretty good. Like she really gave y'all some. If you try to do it, you can tell that she was trying to do it to be a stepmom. It wasn't about her. She understood that, it's a family thing. And once you start a family, it ain't about you no more. You got to take you out of it. It's about the family. What's best for the family? Like that selfish shit go out the door. That's when you're single. You can do all that shit then. But once you get your step family, or as she would say, a bonus, some bonus kids, I like that because everybody like bonuses. So I rock with the bonus kid talk. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Let's see who else we got. We go I don't know. They may go further. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see. No, we ain't doing that. Let me find another good one for y'all. This a short, you know what I'm saying? Like so let's see what they talking about. Hold on. God damn it. It's a little short I just saw. The video too short, man. We'll roll with something else, man. But y'all remember the things that she said now. She had some good stuff for y'all. Let's see what Mama right here talking about. All right, let me see. Let me put it back on the big screen.
With you guys. This is like a Mommy Mondays, October kind of something. Remember when I wanted to do and the Mommy Monday series, and then that just fell through the cracks? Girl, my life is crazy, and it's difficult for me to be consistent sometimes. But I want to just share some of my experiences, things that I think that somebody might benefit from. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the things that I think are important for you to maybe be aware of or practice as a stepmom.
Damn, y'all.
I am a stepmom to some.
Let's pause the video and let's welcome to the stage my motherfucking dog. Goddamn chocolate. Earth, what's up, chocolate?
Man, I am late. I'll be late to the funeral. I'm just saying, bro. I apologize, but
It's
I'm
all
happy to
good
be
though.
here. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. What's good? What's good,
You here
everybody?
though.
Happy Friday.
You
Happy
here though. You
Friday.
don't say, but I was trying to hold it down. You know what
You
I'm
did
saying?
hold
I
it
say,
down. Listen, we got a little storm trying to rain here, so I'm like, okay. Then I was like, let me test it out. So I went and jumped, and I was like, oh, you use Restream. I
right.
forget. So I'm about to go ahead. I'm gonna lock it in from last time. It should be there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think so.
I like the concept of stepmother. I was gonna be playing that role a couple times in my relationship. where I'd have been playing stepmom. But you know why I was okay with it? Because
Why?
they
What's
moms
up?
was alive. Them kids
Right.
wasn't at the house
Okay.
all the time. That was weekend dad
Mhm.
stuff. That was that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love. You know what I'm saying?
So, so nobody
So
like had the kids 24/7, like majority of the time.
nah, no, not the majority of the time. I well, no, we wasn't dating. We was just friends for real. So I was just like, I have mad respect for single dads. Plus, some of them be hot. Shout out to the single daddies out here. Come on, y'all be working real hard. Y'all be looking real nice with your work clothes on. Okay, I'll make grits. I'll make some grits, some eggs, baby. But yeah,
Okay.
man. I'm just saying. Here's the thing. Okay, hold on.
Oh, she done dropped on us. Probably pop back up. She got that storm out there. Y'all gotta give her a little minute. You know what I'm saying? How long she back?
I'm back.
There she
Yeah,
go.
it was
There
trying
she
to make me do something extra. Ain't nobody doing it.
go.
Anyway, but yes, I don't have a problem. Oh, see, now I can fix this too because I'm testing out um my computer using the Ethernet. My sister let me kind of bond from her. So bear with me a second because I'm kind of setting up, I guess how they do it on here. Okay, bet. Here we go. Okay, so that should be better. Thank you. How's that? That's a little better because I be looking like I'm on the prison cam
It don't went
sometimes.
dark. You had some light, but it don't
I
went out.
did. Hold on, real quick. Wait a minute. It do be looking like the prison light though, the old prison light, not it be the old lady prison, not the
The
new
old
one.
lady prison.
Yeah, the one where they still giving you bologna that I think you think it's bologna. I guess. Anyway,
That, that mystery meat.
yeah, don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want no mystery meat. That's another reason too. I ain't nobody committing no crimes, baby. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Mama ain't giving up her freedom now. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's real though. Right. Then you
What
can't be
up? What
stepmom.
up? Too low key. What's good? I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
low key. She been in here holding it down for me. She
Thank
say
you so much. Thank you so
it's so
much.
loud.
We on here. Look, like I said, I'll be here. I might not be on time,
Talking, I
but I'll be here.
almost ain't go. I almost ain't go live. I
I'm
say, you know
glad that
what?
you
Fuck it.
did. I know. And I was like, let me tell you what happened. I can't even front. So all this stuff happened today. I had to go to the doctor today, whatever. Now they got your girl on some roids because I had to get the shots, yo. I had to
Hmm.
get them cortisone joints. It's the winter. I'd be there
That's
stiffened
it.
up like the Tin Man. Y'all ain't gonna think that's cute.
It's getting cold over there. Where you at?
Yeah, it's getting chilly. And mainly at night and like early in the morning.
Yeah, we getting a little chilly now too, cause it ain't so.
I'm
It's
just trying
not
to
hot
get
at
ready.
nighttime
I'm just trying to
for the
get
winter.
ready. Yeah.
Y'all have real like cold, and do it stay cold like throughout the day and shit, even when the sun out.
Hurry up, go tell her she wants to drink. I don't Oh my God. I don't get maybe she'll turn around, yo. Just call the Pizza Hut place. Listen, we got a lot happening today. The people being crazy and doing stuff they ain't
Right.
supposed to. But anyway, like we were saying, my whole thing, excuse me, has always been about if you gonna date somebody, be prepared to date all of them. You know what I mean? Like if I meet you and you close to your family, who am I to come in and try to break that up? If I
Right.
come in and you want to do certain things, who am I to come in and try to scramble that all up, make that different. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense at all to anymore. Like we have the ability that we could really look out for one another. Wait a minute, something might be wrong. Hold on. Am I still here? Can you hear me? Am I frozen?
Yeah, nah, you straight.
Am I good? Okay, good. This is working.
I see your light. You just keep going in and out, but
I
I can
know.
see
Let
you.
me fix this. Hold on. Let me fix it. But anyway, I'm gonna keep talking, but let me fix my light. Anyway, like I said, I don't have a problem. I don't think that there's a problem with being a stepmother. Just don't be an evil one, right? Don't be an evil stepmother. Just like I would tell, don't be an evil stepdad. But here's the thing: I don't hear women saying out here in this space that you a sucker if you become a stepmama. But why do they say that with the men? Come on,
Um,
free. Now you know I was gonna ask it.
Cause the thing that I see is most of them niggas don't want nobody messing with their baby mama. So they try to keep them away. Oh, you a sucker. Don't mess with mine. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear you, chocolate. You don't went on mute or something.
I don't understand it to be completely honest. Like I don't get why people have to take it to that level. Like what are we doing? What happened to the fun? What happened to the fun in the relationship? We have just sucked the fun right out of it. Everything is so serious. You gotta follow these rules and regulations or your relationship. Who said this works? Did anybody got any proof that any of this shit that these dudes are saying out here working in their relationship or anybody else's? I just don't do it, free. Don't
Hey,
do
I'm
it.
just,
You
I'm
scratching
listening.
your neck, brother. You scratching
I'm
your neck.
listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Listen, I ain't trying to get you to turn on your people. What I'm saying is, why can't we admire a single father the same way we would admire um, a single father who marries again? The same way we would, oh, you need a father in the house if you a single mother with kids. You see how that doesn't make sense. How you gonna tell somebody you need a daddy in the house, right? They don't
Mhm.
specify who's daddy. They just say a daddy. So a daddy or father need to be
Facts.
in the house, but yet a stepfather is the problem. So who coming over?
And, and, and
Who?
some of them got to have step parents because you got like five baby mamas. You know,
These. That's what. It's
you
the
can't stay at all
niggadacity for
five
me.
houses.
It's the niggadacity for me. Come on, free. Why are you up here going, okay, this is cool. We can do this. We can do that. But yet, hold on real quick. I don't see. I want to add the channel. I remember now. I read your thing. I got your note late. I had to do that before we go live. Add the channel, right?
Right.
So
I
here's what
don't
I'd
think you
like
can
to
do it right.
do.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, you know
If
what? You
you,
added the last time. Is it still on?
I don't know, because every time I try to sign in, to be like, it's already in yours. I didn't see it on my channel, but if it is, I don't care. That's fine. Great. Bring more people in. What I want to do though is we're gonna have to do some marketing so we can get you some more folk up in here. We're gonna have to
That's
do a
real though.
little bit of something. Just all we need to do, I think, is just post it more, and that's on me too. So I don't have a problem. What I'm gonna do is put it on auto post. So you know you can do that, right?
Nah,
So you
I'm
can
trying to
set
get
it
into the
up.
game, chocolate. Chocolate,
Yeah,
I'm
but I
getting into the
got you.
game.
You know I got you. So
I'm
there's a
fucking with it.
couple free programs you can use that you can auto post to your Instagram. So like we do a show on Friday, we'll post Sunday, we post Tuesday, right? And then we post Thursday to get people okay, at least come through, get that view, get your hour. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's what
right,
I
right.
be thinking. I be thinking like this. So you have to forgive me if I step over. Just let me know. Like you doing too much. I'm all
No,
open
you
for that.
straight. Cause I told you I'm green now, soaking up game.
Good, good. Cause I'm trying to drop it. I'm gonna tell you. Cause so tonight, chocolate going after dark. Can I just tell you that tonight? Free,
Hey, go ahead, go ahead. I'm listening. I
free.
told you I'm
Cause we
listening.
can't look. There's some things I want to talk about, and I ain't just trying to disrespect nobody's show. So,
Go ahead. Hey, chocolate.
ah, chi chi
Hey.
cha cha. Cause I'm tired. Listen, we're gonna stay on the topic. I don't want to
All
derail.
right, go
All I'm
ahead, go
saying
ahead.
is I want to ignite some fires. Chocolate Ruth about to come out here and just cause some issues tonight. Like I got all kind of fun stuff for the men's and for the ladies. What are we doing?
Okay, okay, okay.
And it, of course, you know me. I got the business oriented around it. Let's get into the business of the TOYS toys. Yes,
Okay, okay.
you can make toys for couples, singles, thruples, monopolies. I don't know. Whatever you like. I don't
Right.
discriminate.
So what you
Listen.
got the hook up on that where you can get the
So here's what I found out. I don't have a hookup, but here's what I did find out. I found out
hmm
that we can, with the different AI available, we can create the toys AI, hook up with a distributor, and do that shit drop shit. That's
hold on. We got another guest in the house. We got another guest in
yay!
the house. We got two low
Who's coming?
keys in the house.
Okay,
Hold on.
come on, sis.
There she goes. Welcome, welcome to the stage, two low keys. How you doing, love?
Good.
Yes,
Can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
we can.
Loud and clear. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, you guys.
How you doing?
How you
Have
doing?
Okay.
Loki, you have to tell me. Have you ever thought about doing audio work?
No.
Okay, you should think about it. I think you have a great voice for it.
Yes, you
That's
do.
just because I'm I'm turned down right now.
No, but that's okay. That's the thing. My turn down voice, girl, I can't do it up here. We'll be called the police. They be thinking we trying to do something inappropriate up here. So I keep it light. I keep it light because listen, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I do
Girl,
have that side.
hello. Sure, I know what to say. Get out of here. I don't know why Free want to do
I
a
ain't
show
mean
with
to
me. You
interrupt.
didn't. You did
Why
No,
not.
you
not?
good. You good.
I don't know because I'm crazy. I
Why
told
with
him
you?
this because I am off my rocker, and I just be telling him,
We
"Are
all
you
are.
sure?"
Chocolate, I
Because
fought with you.
We
Come
all
on,
are.
Chocolate, you know I fought with
look,
you.
look, I'm gonna tell you something. I just love his energy. That's why I be like, listen, I was scraping. If this would have been virtual driving, like trying to get to work on time, I'd have been doing everything I was supposed to do, thinking I was gonna get here on time. I was like, okay, what time is it? Okay, I got that. Da, 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 da. No, you don't. And then you be
Gotcha.
driving real crazy. So, but
Right.
I'm here though. But what I was
Well,
telling
that's all that matters.
I
Yeah.
told him I was gonna hold it down till you get here. Listen, man, I had faith in you, my
I
nigga. Let me
appreciate you. I was coming
ride out.
through because I was like, free. Oh, let me get
I,
over here.
I
So check this
got
out.
you.
We can make stuff like, for instance, we can make lingerie. We are niche again. Black and brown people. We a niche. We ain't got no lingeries. We don't have no toys. We ain't in the game like that. But yet, we spend our money in this.
Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all on some grown people shit. What's I thought we was on step. Wait a minute, let me come back. Cause what we talking about
No, no, no. You
lingerie?
ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta go.
What is
I was
we? Let me go on mute. Are we talking about making the kids, or we talking about what we
Well,
talking?
we
you
doing
know, what we talking about when they get together, how to keep the step
Okay.
parents together. We're gonna, bring some excitement in life, but we're gonna be on the business end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay,
About
okay,
making that money.
okay,
instead
okay.
of instead of trying to socially police people, let's help people find their way. And that's what I how I look at it when I look at business when it comes to social business. So for me, like when we were talking about it, there should be a community around step parents. Even in our community, we should celebrate That's a lot. Whether you got kids of your own or whether you single coming into it. You have decided to open your heart to something you didn't bring into this world. I give credos to people like that, like men and women both. But like I was telling Free, but the men get slam each other. But I don't hear unless, and please, if you've heard it, and if anybody else heard it, let me know. But I don't hear women calling other women stupid and simps and suckers for being stepmoms. That's what I was saying. And then we could talk about some other stuff later. You got it.
No, I can't say that I've heard that either.
Me either.
I
Like,
think the first time I've actually heard it being seen as something negative with the men is actually being over in the other space on YouTube. But in real time, no.
well, with men on the internet, it got bigger, but like you'll hit in the barbershop, some
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
dudes have said
Oh,
something.
okay.
I can't say that I haven't heard it with guys, but a woman like saying that I never heard another woman say you crazy, and like I never really heard it. Like they'll just say I wouldn't do it, but they wouldn't say shit about the person who is doing it though.
Right. And
I
even
would
if
have to
they
say,
no, go
go
ahead,
ahead, I'm
please.
sorry, love. No, I
Don't
was
be
gonna
go.
say I've heard where women have told other women that they're crazy for doing it. Yeah,
Like
because
really,
it would be
like
because of
now,
the number of children the men, yeah, it would be because maybe the number of children that the men have because they are feeling a way about the mom still being actively in the children's life and they're now with the dad. So yeah, I've heard it from the women's side. I can definitely say that. Like, why are you
Now
doing
that,
that? Girl
yeah,
said I wouldn't have
reasonable.
did none of that. Yeah.
Especially as a single woman, like, ooh, that really becomes contentious. My mother was not for that at all. Because my dad had kids when she married him with other women. And it does make a difference. I think that had a lot to do too with me not wanting to have kids. I wanted my babies to be first. I want my babies to be number one. I'm not chasing the dream with Daddy Supreme and he got 18 other kids. Like that's not that, how can that feel good? I don't care how much money you making.
Yeah,
Yo
but you
daddy,
don't feel like
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. I understand where you're coming from because I know a lot of women that feel that way. Like they would want their children to be the man's first set of children. But it would still be the first set of children that you have with that man. So it would still
Oh
be
yeah,
different,
I
you
agree.
know?
I agree with you, and I will give it that this is my selfish opinion on it. The man attached to that, or if I met a man who was worth that in the sense where I felt like it, or I felt like, oh, his children, and you know what I mean? Like for me, it has to be way more than just, oh, I just want to be with him, so I'm gonna love his kids automatic. Like that for me is a little, I
Do
don't know.
you
I
feel
get
by a man already having children that if you were to have children with him, that he would love your children less? Do you feel like he would not give you more time and attention, or do you feel like you're deprived of time? Like, what are I guess, the disadvantages in your eyes?
so for me the disadvantage is, yeah, as a person who has never had kids, I really want
Hmm.
that, that experience to be with someone who has never had kids. Now that's
Okay.
me, if I could pick myself, pick the guy. But if I met a man who was all the things I was looking for, and it just so happened to be that he has kids, I'm open to that. But I also am into him being his children. How is his
Mm-hmm.
relationships, whether the mothers are alive or not? So, like for me, I think going into a relationship like that, I need to see all of those things before I would even want to closely commit.
Commit. Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't handle it and you've been in the game a minute, this is baby mama number 3. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got it right by now. Like I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. And then it
Yeah.
does feel like that because And here's my only my personal piece that probably has a lot to do with why I feel this way. I was in that group of kids. There's 10 of us. But my father lived with us like for a hot second, and the rest of us never experienced, our parent like that. So it had an effect. So I'm like, nah, I want you committed to me and our children, not
I
anybody
understand.
else's. Yeah, if that answers the questions in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Great questions though. I like your questions.
No, I just be trying to understand because I know everyone is different, and like I had like I guess you would say like a step. Well, I had a stepmoms. I would say somewhat something like that. Either it was where my father was in a long-term relationship or whether he was actually married. I've had, you know, good and not so good experiences with that.
Right. Right.
But that those experiences did not deter me
Hmm.
for feeling like I can be someone that could play the role of a stepmom if that was something that needed to be done, or if I was with someone or decided to take interest in someone that had children.
Right.
But
Right. Right.
also with me, I'm one of those people that feel like I was raised by my great grandmother, so I feel like it takes a village to raise a child. So I take part
I
in
agree
being a
with
part
that.
of that village. You see what I'm saying? So that
Yes.
also plays a part on how I feel. And I ran my own childcare business for 7, 8 years. So
You do
I
now.
love children.
Uh-huh.
So
Now.
I did that in the past. So it's just like I treat every last one of those children as though they were my own,
Right.
you know?
Exactly. I got you. You
So
like
I,
my mom.
yeah.
My mom was like
So
that.
it's so to me, it's like something that you have to commit to, but you have to make sure before you do it, it's something that you can handle. So I would say anyone that's trying to go into that, they have to be real with themselves and not get so caught up
Hmm.
in just a relationship alone, but be fair to the children that would also be a part of the situation as well. Take that into consideration. Can
Exactly.
I really do this? You know? So yeah.
Oh, I love that because it's the truth. I used
Oh,
to
y'all
watch.
so sweet. Y'all so sweet.
Get out of here. Breeze, what you want us to say? We'll beat them.
Y'all gonna treat them kids like they got red hair.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody feel like, and I'm not saying you saying that, but just because we said beat them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not the answer. A lot of
No,
times
it
people
is
feel like, well,
not.
if you that's not the answer. A lot of times you can hurt their little feelings by taking something they love doing.
Come
You get what
on.
I'm saying? Putting them in a little corner, telling them to write, have them lift some weights. It's other ways to do that. Like all I got to do, I could probably, on one hand, how many times I had to tap my kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's because if
Yeah.
you start early, long term, you don't have to worry about any of that. You could just look and they know how to get right. You get what I'm saying? You don't
Exactly.
need to be
Oh, honey,
beating on
yeah.
them or any of that.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to do
No,
that.
it's
And that
not necessary.
not at all, because again, it goes back to what you were saying earlier.
Oh, chocolate done froze.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta come on back, Miss Earth.
Hold on, let's see. Do I
Oh,
come
you
back?
good
There
now.
we
You
go.
Okay,
back.
there you go.
Yeah, I was frozen. So,
Yeah, you was
but
gone in the
yeah,
matrix for a minute.
I did. They was trying to stop me. So
Yeah.
my thing is the beautiful thing that I did get the opportunity to work with children, and my mother was in the school system. I used to volunteer with her. I used to work with her. She used to be like, "You need to do this, do this." Kids like me, I don't know why. It's just like pets. I be concerned like y'all got problems. But what I enjoy doing though is teaching. I love watching a little
Hmm.
brain start to go. I love giving little nephews and seeing their little brains rock, and you know what I mean. Those are the things that I believe I can bring to community. Like in that regard. And I
Hmm.
think that again goes to what you were saying. We need people like you, as well as the thought process of myself, because it's similar but it's different. We are looking at the
Yes.
same kaleidoscope. We're just taking care of that piece, because it all connects no matter what. Okay, I got this piece, Free got this piece, she got this piece, and then move on to, oh, okay, I'm good at that, let's move to this next piece. And those are the things that start to create that community that I think we can still see, we can still have. I just think we're so quick to judge each other on a level that is unrealistic. Like some of these scenarios where, it's a ninja, and then the baby mama jump out the box, and then they was chasing him down the street for child support, and then she set his car on fire and slapped his mom. Like, okay, bruh.
So if you was to know something
At
like
any
that
point
going
you
in,
felt you
that's
needed to
already
say,
gonna be
Right?
that's already going to be like a
come
red
on,
flag right there. Like, okay, this may be a situation I don't want to get myself in, not because you're not
right?
capable of being a step parent, but because of the situation in its
Yes,
entirety may not be a good one. You
thank
get what
you.
I'm saying? So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
so it's just
Yes,
about kind
yes.
of like vetting, vetting how everything is. So,
Right.
but yeah, and then to
Exactly.
go
Discernment,
and then
telling yourself the truth.
to
Like,
go back to what you said about children feeling you don't know why children love you because you're crazy, whatever. But it's just like children are good reader of people. And I
oh
think
gosh,
people fail to realize that. So it's like they're gonna let you know what's what.
automatic
So if
out the
they're
gate.
gravitating to you, it's your energy that's causing them to gravitate to you. And I had children that would come here and they did not want to leave. They didn't want to go home to mama. You get when they first
Yes,
start, they're like,
I
ah,
don't want to
but then like
go.
they run in to come. Yes, exactly. So and then I had them saying, yes, ma'am. And I did the age group from 6 months to 5 years old. So they were saying,
Oh,
yes, ma'am. They were saying,
you-
stuff that their parents feel like they wasn't able to. And I'm like, why not?
yes,
All it takes is the repetition and the time. You
it
have to be
can get
patient.
done.
So yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
wow, that
but
is
yeah,
something
they're gonna
we
let you
know
know if something's not right.
about. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I try
I
not to say too
love.
much.
Um,
Yes.
no, but I mean, but what you do say means something, and that's why I admire that. You will say something, you will support, but if you got something to say, you'll say it. So I respect that completely. Because sometimes you just, I mean,
I
it
just
you don't
feel
have
like
to, you
I
know.
look at no because it just depends on the people because some people are not willing to hear you out if it's against what they may
Oh,
believe.
honey,
Whereas I can someone else's perspective being different than mine because that's how I learn about other people, and I can agree to disagree. It's not war
right?
because of that. So that's
That's
that's why it
it.
just depends on who. So you and Free, it just depends on the group of people. Because if it's some
Well, we
BS, I'm probably
appreciate
not going to
you.
take the time to come and entertain it.
That real
I'm
shit
glad you
though.
I
did. I'm
appreciate
glad
you
that
guys, like, because yeah, I think we all our vibe is good over here. It
Appreciate
ain't
you, Lord.
it
We
ain't the
appreciate you too.
negativeness all the time.
because
So
we need
Right,
these
right.
places. We need vibe. We need vibe only areas. Like you can't come through if your vibe is trash. You got to go.
yeah,
Right,
Like I ain't
right.
having it. And I was telling Free, I'm testing it out. I'm doing a chocolate after dark because I take care of the daytime earth, but I also take care of the nighttime earth if that's what you want to say, or middle of the day, whatever gets your float your boat. I'm just saying that I think where my expertise lies is looking at human behavior from a far away
hmm
enough that I can go, okay, listen, what's missing? It's a little romance, slow music, a little talk,
hmm
won't time, won't feel it. Close to you. Come on now. But that's what I mean. Like far away from just, and look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we need to hit on people's husbands or flirt with everybody because everybody in the space. We know, bless your Lord, bless your
oh
face.
Lord,
But I'm just saying
Lord.
it's okay. It's okay. Oh, okay. We could do it if you hugs that a mama
But
can only
this
love. That's
space
all
do
I'm gonna
need some
say.
love in it though, cause this space kind of angry, so
Yes.
it do need
Take
some
it. How
love
do
though.
you argue here? Right.
But the thing about it
How do you
is,
argue
when
on
you
here
try to
for
show
8 hours?
love, they look at it as being weak. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
but
When you show that
we gonna
loving
tie
side, they look
it up.
at it as weakness, and that's why a lot of people don't show a lot of love and support like that.
You
Well,
have to break
here's
them out that shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You gonna
So
break them
here's
up
what
out
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
do. Cause see, I believe in them steel toe boots. Let's just jump on in. Right. We'll find out who stay and who go. Right. I ain't got time. I'm stomping ice. Either you get off the ice or you stay. What we do? What we do? So, like I was telling
Exactly.
Free, and not to make it inappropriate, what I was talking about was romance products for relationships. Like, for instance, okay, they have it where you can purchase with technology now that you can purchase items that can bring pleasure to you and you in the East Coast and pleasure to him and he's in the West Coast.
What? Wait,
Would you like me
Lord have
to
mercy.
slow it down? I slow it down.
I heard
Ready?
what she said.
Free ain't.
Yeah, slow it
Look at
down for
Free face.
free.
He like, baby. Yeah, he like Lisa.
You talking about some
Lisa. You
demolition
ever watch
man
that on
shit? You talking
Instagram?
about some
You ever see
demolition
that?
man shit? You remember the movie Demolition
No,
Man?
yes. It is here, Free. We're here.
Damn,
Okay. Stop
that's
playing. How many
crazy.
black men seen blonde with blonde hair since Demolition Man? Chris Brown. Let's see who else was it. Chris Rock had blonde hair. Let's stop. Come on, we already
I
here,
don't
Free.
know.
And
I don't know if
couples
he
do
had it
this
first
too.
or Cisco had it first. One of them copied that.
Cisco.
Cisco had it.
Okay, well
Cisco was
Cisco,
out first.
he
Yeah.
Sinbad.
he copied Cisco there.
Right, you got the platinum blonde. They was fighting in the video. Come on, we here. But
Yeah.
like I said, we have the ability, like let's say, no disrespect to anybody, whether you have a relationship, you have a wife, you have a husband, whatever the case may be. What's wrong with having a little fun, a little chocolate fun? Yeah, baby, you got these little chocolate gifts for you and him. Oh yeah.
Okay. I have to be honest. So I'm willing to
Eh,
hear all this out. But my thing is I don't believe in toys. It
yes.
has to be the real thing. I can't even pretend. I can't, so that wouldn't work for me. I need my
And I
man
and
next
I
to me.
respect.
It's a mental
But
thing. So
hold on.
that ain't gonna, them toys ain't gonna do it.
You are right.
Right.
But this is what I mean. Toys is just one aspect. Now we going down the business, the romance of part of it, right? Let's say you and your
Okay.
man, y'all might not be into the toys, right? But we got the lingerie for y'all. We got the oils. We got the candles.
Okay.
You
Okay.
might
You
want to
got this
be
hot
like,
ass
let's
wax.
cosplay. Let's
What?
yes,
Right,
trip
right,
drip.
right,
Get
right.
my face on the can. Have a
That
good
what
time with some
Michael Jackson
chocolate
say like
candle
hot
wax.
candle wax, huh? That what Michael Jackson say? Hot candle wax?
How would
Okay.
you think I wouldn't have my face on there? Get you some
Okay.
hot candle wax.
That real though. That real though.
Like,
Might need to
Okay,
spice it
you know
up
okay.
how they
though.
do with the barbecue sauces? I've had my face on everything. You know what you're about to
Okay,
do.
so I can feel that part, the lingerie and changing it up. So that part and the oils and stuff like that,
Right.
but I can't get I don't know about the
Yes.
whips and
And
chains.
we
Now I have to leave me out of that one.
okay, wait a minute. Now
Facts.
you done said
Facts.
this. Now you done said I don't know about that one. Now low key ain't nobody said that, but you did. But I'm gonna let you ride with that.
I'm just
But I will
saying.
tell you this: the business is that was a bad joke,
And
but I'm
she
gonna let
gon'
you ride with it.
she gon'
Okay,
she
with
gonna
your
have the
clout.
chain,
You
the
feel
thing hanging to the ceiling. You know the one with
Yeah,
it
because
hanging
that's
on
down
my
to
that.
the
What is
face.
that?
ceiling.
That
You know what
BDSM?
you about
What is
to
Yeah.
that?
She got- That be like a dungeon in
Yeah,
there.
girl.
I'm
Get
like,
my
oh
face.
shit.
yeah, but
You know what you
people
about to
don't
do,
want to be handcuffed. That might be handcuffed, bring niggas nightmares. Don't nobody want to be
girl. And you think I would not
handcuffs,
have?
whips, and chains,
Listen,
nigga.
chocolate, earth, everything. It's made with him. It's natural. You out here wilding.
It's a lot of people into that. It's a lot of people into that shit though.
Thank you. Okay,
No,
and
they
we ain't even
are,
talk.
but I love
Hold
it.
on. We got black nerds that's out. You got a lot of black people who like to cosplay. That's another big
Hmm.
business that we not in.
Yeah,
And I'm telling
no, I
you,
get that.
just like my girl said in the song, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be rich. I don't know if them the words, but in that part, I'm just telling you. And I share this
Oh, what song is
information.
that?
Like I said, I
Ain't that how to
almost say
say it?
that
I'm
bitch.
telling
I don't
you.
know. I don't know who it is.
I would be rich.
Oh, I'm
Goddamn.
not going. Oh Lord, I don't
Yeah.
know. What she-
I'll
Y'all
just
ain't
put I'm gonna
shit.
be rich in there. That's it. But check this out. Now you got all these sisters out here. You got sisters and brothers that's out here. Okay. I'm also into the audio voice game. Big business. Let me tell you
Mhm.
something. Big people are getting paid to role play. All you doing is recording yourself. You ain't got to talk to nobody. You ain't got to see nobody. Nothing. All you doing is playing a role and letting somebody pay to hear your voice.
You already
Mm.
had a script, or they have to go off
Oh,
the
honey,
dome.
yes. Oh, no. I got scripts. I got the audio. I already got auditions, baby. Shout out to the brothers. Shout out to the menses coming out and auditioning
Okay,
of different tribals.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Go ahead, chocolate. Earth. Go do your thing, nigga.
Didn't I tell you I was the Rainbow Coalition? Quit playing with me, man. Come on, I'm bringing people. I'm bringing people together, baby. Ain't nobody got time for all this fighting. I'm tired of arguing over shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm like, come on, let's have a conversation
For real.
about some things that makes things happen for you. And even if it
Sometimes it
don't,
be
it's just fun.
fun, but sometimes it be fun.
Yeah.
But
It do, but it
But
get
unless
draining sometimes.
yeah,
When it you get
yeah.
over
I
time,
know,
it
and
gets
it
draining.
shouldn't be. Right. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be. It should be fun. We should be just adults having conversations, not like adult conversations, but you
I
know what
know
I'm
what
saying.
you.
Was
I got what you're saying.
We
You know,
get
yeah.
it.
just
Okay. I,
vibing, just vibing. You know how we on here now.
right.
Although we're talking about adult things, but it's not an adult conversation.
And so that's the
We
thing.
just
Like for
vibing.
Yeah.
instance, we got the lingerie. We can have the brothers in the kunte kente. You be dressed like coming to America. You see what I mean? Like just the whole thing.
Get the
Like we can have
Wakanda
fun.
outfits. You gotta get
Come
the
on,
Wakanda outfits,
walk
huh?
up and walk up, walk up in my house dressed like you from Wakanda. And watch what I do.
That's what I
Walk up
said.
in my
Straight
house
black
Oh Lord,
test.
dressed.
she over there about ready to bust it wide open. Bust it wide open. Yeah, I see what you going with.
She gonna have her whole Ooga Booga dance, goddamn it,
Yeah.
huh? Slide up and down.
Girl, I have a whole closet full. Like you can put this on. Jump out the closet. Just put
Not
it.
you can put this on.
Y'all know Halloween coming up. What y'all doing for Halloween? What y'all getting into?
I have been playing around with that because I want to have a bonfire. Like I really want to be country this Halloween. So I got enough land for that. I want to do a little bonfire joint. I don't
Mm.
know what the
No, I
costumes
wanna
are.
yeah, I wanna dress up for Halloween, but I wanna be like a female rating.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so I wanna see
The
if I can
light,
find some.
lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, I love me some rating.
I
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah,
want to
man.
be boots on the ground. Just a hat, a tank top, and some booty shorts and some boots
Have you did a
and some
video with that
fishnet
dance yet?
stockings.
Can you
I want to be
dance?
No, but I
what's her
want
name?
to. I'm gonna do it
Slipknot.
on TikTok. Yeah, I like
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
doing the
do
because
a
I can
dancing.
see you doing
I
the
like doing the
dance.
little
I can see you
dances.
doing it.
what? Talking about the cowboy dance?
That's my
Yeah, the boots on the ground.
yes. I love
Oh
that
yeah.
song, Boots on the Ground. And what is the
What?
other one? It's
What you gonna be a
a trail
cowgirl or something?
ride,
You
probably
gonna be
because
a
that's how I be
Yeah.
cowgirl?
dressed anyway. I want a horse. That'd be cold. If I could get me a horse before the holiday, just walk through the
You
camp,
got
just walk
they
by the
all out
camera.
there where you at. They all out
But
there
I
where you at.
can't
Just
just
go jump
snatch
on
them
one of them
off.
bitches.
I
Man,
can't
just
snatch
go
them
jump
off.
on
I
one
need
of 'em.
somebody.
Yeah, you just can't be
So,
snatching no. I was just gonna
yeah, and I can't
Bring
play out here. I'm in the
just,
boonies. People don't care.
but
Ain't no police
just
coming out
bring them
here. Okay,
back. Just bring
I
them
ain't
back.
bringing
You
shit
burn.
back. I get my own horse. I ain't bringing nothing back.
Come on, man. You just borrowed them for a
My
minute,
horse
man. To tell the
will be
people, man, I'm
skinny
gonna
and
bring your
tired.
shit back.
I'll be getting. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a Jeep.
I was gonna say, maybe we should start small. Maybe My Little Pony. Maybe we should get My Little Pony. Like some small
Right,
words.
What?
I get me a pony. I sit on the side of it. Just sit on
Look. Yeah, just put one leg, one thigh, a little thigh meat on it, just a little thigh meat.
Thigh meat.
that's
Okay.
it, little show.
Okay.
Little show. That's my baby. That's my baby.
Okay. Okay. Thigh meat. Put a little thigh meat on
Ooh,
it.
yes. Yes, I love that idea. That is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I really want though? I want a Clydesdale. Do you ever see how big them horses are?
That's
Oh, okay.
that's a big
Yeah,
motherfucker.
But
yeah,
Oh
they
then,
are
man,
but
you
pretty.
can
then,
you can
but
ride
then,
that
if
big motherfucker.
anything, right? Do you know how many people I could pick up on my way to the store? I'll be like
The hell
five
gonna get on?
dollars,
They gonna run for
five
that bitch.
dollars a ride, $5 a ride.
She coming on the Uber. She got the horse ride on the Uber. Did you call the Uber?
I'm about to,
Bitch,
I'm about to
I gonna
clop up
pull it
on
up.
you like,
Bitch. Looking like an Amazon coming up
bam.
on your ass. Like,
That's
what the
it,
hell?
right?
Hey,
Get a
ch-
big old hat
bullshit,
too,
Chucky.
like.
Bullshit. It's a nigga out there get on the back of that bitch with
Hey,
Absolutely.
you,
you.
I
It's a
believe
nigga that
it.
get
I
on the back of
believe
that
it.
Clydesdale
I
with
believe
you.
it. Now
He
I
gon'
don't know
he
who
gonna
he
Yeah.
is
re-horseshoe
yet.
it
I
all
don't know.
for
I
you.
don't know.
Yeah, he gonna give you some
And
new
that's
horseshoes,
the
all
one
that
that'll
for you
be.
Clydesdale.
He gonna show up trying to be nice with the
Yeah, that
horseshoes. Ain't
nigga.
nobody asked you for the horseshoes. That's what I'm gonna say. Get out my
Yeah,
property. Ain't nobody asked you for them.
that nigga, that nigga throwing
Ain't
hay and
nobody asked you.
everything. Goddamn, big
Not
country
He done
nigga.
throwing
got me some.
hay.
He done got me some
See, you got,
alfalfa. That man good. That's a good man, Savannah.
see, you gotta go to Mississippi, Alabama, or something, find them and bring
He
them
got
there.
to. No, he got. Yeah, they gonna have to move here because I
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you gonna have to bring them there because he
He can
already
bring his
country.
family. He can bring his grandma and
That,
all of them
that's
because I
what I'm
know they'll take
saying.
care of me.
Yeah,
I know
he
they will.
already
Come on.
country, so he gonna get you right though. He already on it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna
I'm
go
gonna
out
get
there and be like,
one
boy,
that's like shiny
a
dark.
lot of
You know that
land.
I want that kind that's be in the woods that be so dark that you could see him in the woods. That's how black I be. Like from the
Right,
middle of
right.
Mm.
Mississippi.
I-
Like just big
Invisible
old
nigga.
big like the Clydesdale. He don't even have to read.
Mm, mm,
That goddamn chocolate ain't shit.
mm, mm.
That nigga just need to be there. God damn. Hit the horse
He can
need
bring
new
his
shoes.
grandma, slide through my house with them house shoes on, cooking shit. She can bring them. He can bring his sister them and them badass kids. I'll
Okay,
be
we got
sad, baby.
stepmama.
I'll be a
Stepmama
stepmama.
gang going down.
A
Like, real.
stepmama. I'm a step auntie. Cause I'm trying to get him fresh out the gate. Like he gotta be like 25. Like, no, come on.
Also, you want your 25-year-old big country nigga.
Get his back strong. Them boys be strong like that.
Yeah, they strong.
35. 35. I go up to
Yeah.
35. 35.
25 to
Yeah, play
35.
it
35, but that
safe.
back
Play
might
it.
be only 50. That 35%, that bag might be at 50% by the time he 35. I can't take them
Oh
chances.
Lord. That,
Now, you remember we had Cougars last week, man. She's still on that. She
We
gonna,
did. We
she
did.
gonna thundercat the
I'm
shit out
going
this
to
nigga.
find out. I want to find out if they have a virtual Cougars and Cubs. I'm going to see if I can put one together. See how many people show up. What you think? Free, we should run
Yeah,
it right off the page.
if you got the right people on there, they coming. Them young niggas,
Yeah,
don't
because
let
what we
these
could
niggas
do
on the
is
internet
we'll do
fool
it off
you.
of Zoom. Nah, on the Zoom. We'll do it on the Zoom so we can have as many people as possible and then clip the ones that we're going to talk about. Like the people to give us permission to clip it.
Mhm.
The Cougars and Cubs, baby, man.
Low, you hear low?
what the yeah.
They
You,
looking
you
for
hear low? Yeah.
I don't know how they all sound. I was trying to get some animals. I ain't know how they sound.
And I'm sorry, it's not your fault, of course, but
I can't
this
help
is
you
my
out on that one.
research. This is, I feel like I'm being
Fisk.
passed
I can
around
look it
and
up. We
being
probably get some
penalized.
internet. I could go to find out. But yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you. If we're gonna
Ain't nothing
help
wrong with
people
that.
be
Try, you know what
together,
you want.
let's
Go
help.
get what you need.
Let's help people. Right, let's help
That's
people.
real though.
Think about, okay, now here's from the economic standpoint of that. Think about if you create something to help couples get together. Couples equal what? Homes, kids,
More money.
schools, cars, insurance,
Yeah.
so young, old, crippled, blind, crazy. We gonna make a better community. That's all I'm saying. Help people out. We give you a turkey. We set you up. Make you have good loving. Make your babies.
And she sound like
That's
we'll
what
give you a
communities
turkey.
do.
So that sound like Popeyes. We'll give you a turkey. We go, yeah. I,
They
I
got
hear
We
they
you.
got
give you
they got to
incentive.
cook their own turkey though, right?
Incentive. No, no, no. We got to get them right to it. We got to get the loving going. We got to get the loving going. No stress. She ain't got to sweat and cook. He ain't got to worry about her not cooking. They just working on making a family so we can make them baby clothes. We can make them schools. We got more people, bigger communities. Stop with the games,
Do you
everybody.
do you feel like hmm,
You
I
can do
don't know how
that.
to ask that question.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
just
know
ask
because
it. Just
I
ask
feel
it.
like the things that you are referring to, those things are not as valued in this day and age. There people are not looking to settle down and have someone lifelong. You get what I'm saying? Like that was like back in the day, probably during our upbringing, where that was, valued a little more.
And I will add this to you, and y'all can say, and I know this is gonna sound shallow. Also, look at what your parents paid to live in comparison to what we paid to live, and now what these people paying to live. How am I gonna be relaxed enough to have some babies and we got $1,600 in rent?
Okay.
I'm barely holding on to
Okay.
my job. You barely holding on to your job. We may or may not have kids because we ain't even counting the people that's got the babies. The fact that they systematically bought up all the rental homes and all the apartment buildings so that they could hike up the rent tells me that you're not concerned about making people comfortable. People ain't making kids on a faster pace if they stressed out. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
the
but
stress. See
wait,
what they be looking like. They look stressed.
What stress,
Why can't
baby?
we help our community? Stress babies. People know
I
what I'm trying
mean,
to look. People, we done seen them kids, they seen them as adults, they look stressed. All I'm saying, I'm gonna land here, sweetheart, is this. If we're not gonna promote, yes, I agree with you. No, it may not be as valued, but it's seen. What is wrong? And I use this analogy. When white folks decided
Yeah,
that they
I'm still
wanted
here.
to build the nuclear family, which is a myth, by the way, but we'll use it. They went and bought land developers, got together with businessmen got together with politicians, and they started building communities. Now, this is still going on today, but not at the rate it should be going on in our own communities. I agree with you, sis. We need communities to assist in raising not just the kids, but everybody else involved. How you feel sexy and you got to take care of grandma, you got to take care of auntie, you got to take care of the kids. You can't even put a curl in your hair. You cooking
but
dinner,
see,
you
that's
trying
a
to get kids together. Why can't we help
but,
you? Why can't we
but see
help
what
you?
I'm saying is that a lot of people like how you all the things you named. Okay, I understand that. But what I'm saying is if they don't care enough about doing those things, we're not going to be able to get to that. Everybody is out for self. They're not worried about trying to build and have a family and everything. Because if you were and you got a man that's trying to build with you, you as a unit, you guys are going to do what you need to in order to build that foundation to have your family and all of that. But if you don't care about having a family, if you don't care about the children, because people are constantly having kids, right? Knowing they can't already take care of the children that they have, knowing they don't have that community to go behind them, but yet they study adding and having more children. You see what I'm saying? But if you cared
Oh
about
yeah.
having stability and security, would you continue to add to your situation that's not already stable?
And there you go. The key is there. In educating, that social awareness brings you to that point. That's that other piece. That's that other community piece. Because just like we was talking about earlier, we all carry a piece in it. I carry yours, you carry yours, you free carry his. Those are our
Hmm.
perspectives. And we can bring a little bit from all of what we know to create something proactive. And that's where we jump off the boat. Because then we start doing the scenario joint, And it's true. What is wrong with having that? But again, I think and I stand on to see it. Whatever way it comes, we have to see it on a consistent basis.
And there you go. We have to see it, and that's
Leave
what I
it.
meant
We
by
won't.
times have changed. You don't have grandmamas and great grands and aunties preaching that no more. 9 times out of 10,
Yeah,
they
you don't
probably in
got
the
that.
club with the
No.
kids that they done had. So that's what I'm saying. They're not seeing it enough because there's not enough people around that care enough about trying to instill that in the next generation. That's what I meant by like it's not the same. So we
Yeah.
can go and try to do all that. We can push the message and all of that. But how many nowadays, let's be realistic, really want to hear what we have to say? I'm not saying that that should stop us from trying to get the word out there, but nowadays people don't want to hear that shit. They on their own. They doing their own thing. She
Oh, she
froze.
must have froze. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, she back. She back. She back. Your camera's still out, Chocolate. I'm gonna drop you down so you can come back up. Hold on. I'm gonna. Hold on. You ain't talk right there. Can't hear you, Chocolate. You may be on mute. There
There
you
she go.
go. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. She back. Hold on. All right, you back, Chocolate.
All right, bet. So like I said, I want to see better for my community, but I'm not disillusioned to the fact that we're tired.
Mhm.
We're tired of being sold a dream.
Mhm.
So that's why I have no problem with sharing the things I do or discussing it in a way that makes sense to other people because whether I
Oh, back out again. See, the internet trying to tell you. They don't want that
Mm.
shit. These motherfuckers got the internet. They want it quick,
then it's
fast. They
bent.
want fast food.
Okay, there you
You were
go.
frozen, Chocolate. You were frozen.
Okay.
So I gotta be
Are
still.
they even open?
See,
Mm. These she said she gotta be
I'm here.
you gotta
Look,
be,
I was
okay.
gonna make that work.
you gotta be
But
breathing. Gotta be
I'm just
still.
saying we can do some really cool stuff. So I'm going to stay in my lane of getting people more
Chocolate at Earth
into
at night. Night chocolate. What you said? Earth chocolate at night.
not just chocolate earth at night after
There
dark
you go.
or let
After
it
There you
dark.
go.
She said
after
chocolate after
dark.
dark.
Yeah,
There you go,
chocolate
chocolate.
after dark. And so I'm making me some AI art for that. And then I'm gonna talk about some things that make people's eyebrows sweat. But that's the point.
Yeah.
Maybe if you remember that if you have someone in your life, being sensual is healthy, being loving is healthy. These things truly, with the study of human beings over time, have shown that we need 4 hugs a day. Did you know that? 4 hugs. That is a healthy amount of hugs a day. And I ain't talking about that ghetto pat where we do. No, I'm saying a full on, hey, how you doing hug. And it don't gotta be creepy or nothing. Just a regular ass hug. You know?
What from it? From anybody? I mean,
from
not
some
anybody, but like,
free out here ready to hug people on the street. I ain't say that.
yeah, I gotta go get my phone in now.
I
Shoot, I
ain't
may
say
get
that.
by
I ain't
six.
say that. If you got a
Yeah,
family, free, you married, right? You got a wife. You
yeah,
got a whole wife. Go hug
but,
her.
but I
Dance
ain't saying
before
this for
hug.
me. I could see somebody else out there that looking sad, be like, "Come on, let me give you a hug."
But then if
Big
you
damn
get the
hug.
Yeah,
hugs,
sometimes you can make a person's day by giving them a hug. Even with my
yeah.
job, if I see someone is down and I'll ask, and it'll help lift their day. You just never know. So yeah,
And
I
that's
get it.
it.
I get
Yeah, I've done that as well. So I
Yeah,
got you. And I thought that was really awesome. And I told my family about it. And then we don't always get around to it. But it's like, look, we're social creatures. We got to stop pretending we all rocks of Gibraltar because it's not doing anything positive for anybody. Even in this space, you can tell who your lonely owners are. Like for real. And you just be like, I feel sad for you, but I don't like you enough to care. But I will share information that might help you be a better person.
right.
And excuse me, I hope this ain't inappropriate, but orgasms are good for women's hearts, by the way. Just to let you know.
it. Oh Lord.
Listen, black women, heart
I
attacks
gotta
are a
look that one
silent
up.
kiss. They are a silent taker, unaliver of black women. You don't have to
Oh.
do it with somebody if you don't have anyone. But it's think of it like an exercise, so to speak.
And see, I
Ride
go
your
back to the same thing. It has to be somebody real. I'm just not even into self pleasuring. So, but I get it because there's a lot of people that are. So,
and ain't nothing wrong with if you're not. That's the thing. We have to embrace it all. Because again,
yeah.
your reasons and say my reasons are, different, similar, maybe not. But it's not my place to sit up and go, oh well, you ain't as long as you please, honey, I ain't there. So if you need
No, and
Mr.
I get that.
You know what
I
I
guess
mean,
another thing
Mr.
for me is that I'm more so reserved when it comes to situations like that. Like I was just raised like
Yeah.
whatever goes on in your bedroom and those types of. So I'm just now getting to comfortable to even discuss sexual things. You get what I'm saying?
No, I
Publicly or however you want to
100%.
say it. So
No, you're right. It is
yeah.
public, especially for Black women. And I think that's another
Mm,
reason why I am very outspoken about it because Black women have always been kind of put in on this pedestal, well, more like a shelf, where it's, oh, well, Black women don't do this and Black women don't do that. Listen, some of my friends I learned a lot. Let me just say that. I ain't gonna shout out to them. But they taught me so I don't I understand that you may not have come across a woman or a man who could slide your wig back. I'm sorry to hear that. I thankfully have been able to meet several men who were talented. So that kind of gives you a different outlook on when people say, oh well, Black men don't do this or Black women don't do that. Yeah, nah. Some of the things I've done, if my mama was still alive, she would disown me. Like I already know. Like if
right.
it was a tape or something, yeah, she wouldn't
Yeah,
let me
I don't
use
think
it.
it's more so that I feel like black women don't do this and the third. I'm just saying when it comes to your sexual life, that's not
Yeah,
something that I was taught that you discuss publicly. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, over the years, you realize I'm grown. I can discuss these things. But like I say, I'm just reserved. And then I'm a loner too. So I don't do a lot of talking anyway, to be
but
honest with you. So I'm just now getting to that point,
well, and that's what I mean. Like that's why I think me and Free was like, we appreciate you because we're talkers. I
Yeah.
run my mouth in my sleep. So, that and I know I be talking shit in my sleep too, like for real. Like I
Yeah.
know this. I
Mm-mm,
even look, I don't the one thing that I think a lot of people forget too is the self discovery of you again. And I don't mean it
mm-hmm.
sexually, but just
In
remembering that
general.
remembering we was kids, remember we was funny, remembering that we like jokes and everybody ain't I'll try to speak louder. Everybody ain't on that and we the same kids that was in them high school halls.
Yeah,
Hmm.
And you could tell.
yeah.
Of course.
You could
Yes, it's
tell. You can see the
928
people who bloomed, and you can see the who people
241
who still there. Like people
2912.
that post pictures of themselves and from 1990, whenever, and you like, you will never look like that again, sir. I just want you to know, from the bottom of my heart,
Chocolate be nice. What in the entire what the hell?
cause y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I'm straight green to it, chocolate. I don't know what you talking
Free, what you looking at up there? And chocolate froze.
about. A video. I was trying to find a video of what she was talking about. Like sex help for y'all women. What you know, do
And then I
something
wanted
about
to bring up something to go back to topic real quick because I was hearing you talk about like you like the bonus. What is it? Like you said the bonus kids or the bonus
that.
parents.
Yeah. When she said the she got some bonus kids.
Yeah, and I like that saying because you know why they say that though,
Mm-mm.
or why you feel like they say that.
Well, I just looked at it like a bonus is something good. Like everybody love a bonus.
There you go. Yeah, so that's why I like that you honed in on that part because normally when they say a bonus parents, it's like they're not trying to take the place of the parent. You know, they're just
Hmm.
saying I'm adding two and I'm additional two, so I'm here to help.
Right,
So I love when people say that because it's letting you know like I'm not trying to be your mom. I'm just that extra mom that you have. You know, and I think that's always a good way of looking at it when you're saying it like bonus children or bonus parent and because you're just trying to be an addition to.
right. And not that I was your mom or whatever, because the kid gonna
Yeah.
they'll fall into that naturally.
And see, a lot of times when certain people say that, they know that the other parent is still actively involved. You
Hmm.
know, they still involved and they're respecting the other parent as well.
If it's a bonus, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, she said
Yeah,
bonus.
it is a bonus.
Even with hearing her voice, I was like, yeah, she sound like the type that try to make this shit work.
Yeah, and that's what I put in the chat. I was like, it's her energy
Hmm.
alone and her mannerisms and the way she was explaining everything, that her energy is high compared to when you
Right.
played the first lady and no slight to the lady first, but you could just tell that one has more of an interest in it than the other did. And you can
Hmm.
see that just based off their body language, their tone of voice and everything, just how they explained it.
Yeah. Said I had it. Let me see. I had another video with another lady speaking of that. I had this guy for. Let me see what she talking about. Let's see. I just try to find, people that do their own videos versus, because some of them look like, nah, they look like they'll hit you.
Yeah, and then as long as
I'm
you're
like,
stopping and trying to like give commentary in between, not letting the video play so long and then giving your own commentary in between that, um, to kind of be on the safe side. But the two videos you played were really good because it gave two different perspectives.
right, right. One that didn't want it, and the other one that did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you can hear it though, especially with the one that said, "Nah, it ain't nothing." I tried it, but no, I found out I was not the center of attention. Like, okay, okay. See what's the check this one out. See what she talking about. Can you hear it? Maybe I can't hear
No, it
shit.
was muted. No, I
Oh
couldn't
my
hear it.
damn, my fucking computer's hold on, I gotta reload. Let me pause it real quick. Yeah, you know what? And I ain't must play it out that way. I just saw the video. I was like, oh, let's see what she said. I just read the title. So, but I know being a step parent is not a nothing to play with. Like,
No, but I don't think it has to be looked at as such a daunting. thing. You get what I'm saying? Like something just automatically negative. And I think that is just a point of, like I was saying earlier, being real with yourself and saying, is this something that I can really do? Am I willing to take this on? Like knowing all the pros and cons, or how you may, what you may consider as pros and cons to you. Because it's unfair to go in that type of situation and then not be willing to give it all you got.
Hmm. Exactly. Because like I said, you're not just playing damn, with a with just your spouse. You're gonna be affecting those kids too.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And I done seen where mothers have been nicer to their children, but then kind of, mean to the stepchildren.
hmm like that.
For you there?
Now, right? Okay, all right. Lo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I think you disappeared for a little bit. What happened to Chocolate? Did her internet go out?
She having a storm, so
Oh,
it might have
okay. Okay.
knocked
Knocked
things
her
out.
out.
Yeah. So let's check out little mama, see what she talking about. I couldn't hear it
Okay.
the last time. Let's see if I
I
can hear
couldn't
it.
hear it.
Tips.
Yeah.
Listen, I got 10 tips. I
All right.
wasn't on how to blend a family and all those good things. There's 10 things that I've learned over the last 4 years that I wish I would have knew before. All right, number one, and I got my notes right here. Number one, everyone has advice for you, especially people who have never blended a family. Nuclear family with the mom and kids want to tell you how you should be a stepmom, your husband how they should be a stepdad, tell them how you towards your kids, what you should be allowing or not allowing. Listen, blending a family is not a linear thing. It's not one size fits all. It is based on what that child needs, what you need, what your marriage needs, what the whole family unit needs. And so you're going to have to take advice with them. That's all. And like behind, everybody has an opinion, right? We know that saying. Everybody has one, like a you know
So
what, and that's true. When it comes to
what you think about what she said? The facts,
You saying as far as like people who are not in the situation giving advice to the ones that are?
right? Like, would you go to a person like that that never blended a family before?
I don't
That's
know if I
not
would
close
go.
to you, like a family member. You could have a family member that's not like that. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about as far as friend,
You saying as far as a friend?
right?
I mean, I think I would
Somebody
still hear them. I think I would still hear them out because even though they might not have be living that situation, they might have experienced it themselves. Like they might have been a part of a family that was blended together. So they may,
mm,
you get what I'm saying? So they might
gotcha.
have some input from that perspective. So therefore I would just not, you know, not value, whatever input they would like to give. I would say that. I would still take what they say into consideration and hear them out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Especially if somebody you trust, they might not have blended, but hey, they could have some good advice. I got
Yeah.
you. All right.
blending a family, when it comes to raising children, girl, everybody got an opinion. So just kind of be mindful of that. Take it with a grain of salt. Realize that you can take the meat and spit out the bones. Not everything is going to be perfect or apply to your situation or will work. All right. Number two, the children may call you by your first name for a while. And you have to be okay with that, especially if you come from a household or a generation where everybody is called Mr. and Mrs. or dad or mom, they're called by either a title or by some type of prefix in front of their name, right? So when we first blended a family, I was Tara, my husband was Darren, because they were not comfortable calling us mom, dad, or we didn't have the rapport yet, and they need to develop some type of nickname. And so now I'm called Momsy from my bonus children, and my daughter calls my husband, her bonus father, right, her stepfather, she calls him Eva, right? And so she was not comfortable with dad. She was not comfortable with stepdad, right? The word dad altogether. With with my bonus children, they were more because they already had a step parent on their mother's side, right? And so you just have to do what works for the family, right? And in the beginning, my bonus children, they took to giving me a name for myself very quickly, where my daughter took her 3 years to not call my husband by his first name. And of course, my husband had to adjust because he was raised where you don't call an adult by their first name. You either call them by their title or you call them Mr. or Mrs. whatever, and so he had to adjust. And so if we would have known that ahead of time, we would kind of probably already created some names and kind of gave that to them to choose from, but we just went with the punches. Number 3.
How about that? You think that's a big thing, like being called by your first name, or
You said, do I think what for?
like your stepkids to call you, by your name, or would you want them to call you mom or some kind of like
No,
nickname?
I would never force a child to want to do something like that if they wasn't comfortable with doing that. So, like, let's say, for example, when I did childcare, they called me the first letter of my last name. So Miss M or Miss, whatever, like that, to still be respectful. But yeah, not, that wouldn't be a requirement for me. I'll just say that.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. I can feel that. But you think some people, um, from what from what you seen, that they would have a problem with that, like motherfucker calling me Charles.
I mean, no, but some people have had problems with it. But why would you want them to call you mom or dad? And that may make them feel uncomfortable. You don't want it to be a stressful situation for the child either. So if when they know they have a mom, especially if they are a bonus parent, right? Like we were talking about. So if they got a good relationship with their mom and a good relationship with the stepmom, my mom is my mom. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna call you mom number two, or you know what I'm saying? It just depends on whatever the child is comfortable with. And then I think you should just allow them to, as long as it's respectful. But I don't think you should force them to call you mom, you know, just because it sounds better to you.
Right, right. Okay.
The children
And I think
may
that's a lot of
blame you.
times when people,
Go ahead, go ahead.
sorry, my bad. No, I was gonna say a lot of times where you like, I know it'd be on TV shows and stuff like that, but like a lot of times where eventually that stepchild will call that other parent mom. And then that like melts the parent's heart. Have you ever seen like it would be like shows and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Like when they're are a
yeah,
step parent and they know the child to always call them by their name. And then like a situation may happen to where they really realize, okay, my stepmom or my stepdad is really there for me, to where they're comfortable enough to call them mom or dad. Like they do it in their own time. And that's how you get what I'm saying? They do it in their own time. I'll just say that if they want to.
yeah. I used to see that on the shows and how like the parent be like, that's something grateful. Like, okay, they finally trusted me. They were able, cause that is a big step for the kid to be able to do that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying a parent, the step parent should not have that be a requirement, because you don't know mentally how that may mess with that child to have to call
Yeah,
you that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just very important to me how your children are feeling. So if I'm doing something that's causing them to feel a way that's not comfortable, I wouldn't want to force that. And then like even when I was in the situation with my stepmom, I don't know if I ever really called her Mom, I think I just would go up and start talking to her. You get what I'm saying? Like, even when I needed to talk to her, just start talking. Not, hey, mom, or whatever we'll call her by name per se, but just go up and start talking.
Like I call my stepmom mama, but like I say, I've been knowing her since I was 5. So
Hmm.
yeah, well, younger than 5, probably like 4, because my dad got married when I was 5, and like now I call her mama. I call her that mom. What's up? And even my mama was. I think what made it comfortable for me is when my mama was all right with it.
There you go. Okay.
Like my
And that's
mom
another
never
aspect of it.
never put. Don't you remember? I'm your mama. Like she didn't have to do that. So,
And
but
there's some that do that though, right? It's some that
yeah,
really
I
be
do.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have you ever seen where it's like, I don't know if you seen it, but it was on YouTube and IG where the guy had his, and it's not the mom, stepmom per se. I think she was just more so a girlfriend, but like they were locked in. And the mom, the real mom, biological mom, didn't do the child's hair. So the bonus mom did the child's hair. And when he
Hmm.
brought the child back to the biological mom, she was cutting the girl hair to cut
I
the beads
saw
and
that.
everything. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I
but
saw that.
you doing that because you trying to take a jab at the dad and the girl or whatever, but you're traumatizing that child in the process
Yeah.
by doing it.
Because even my stepmom, like my mom, my real mom, Pat, and my dad. But even now, like if we go up to where my stepmom at, like some of my mom's sisters stay like maybe an hour, hour and a half away. Like she'll be like, "Have you seen your auntie?" And I'm like, nah. Like she get in the car, come on, let's go. And them not her sisters,
Okay.
them my mama's sisters. So
But some people understand like how important family is. You get what I'm saying? And they don't see like because I'm not biologically your mom or whatever like that, that I want to keep you away from all your, your family members and things like that. People don't always think like that. That's
yeah,
something how you just explained that. That's something that I would probably do too. Like, yeah, let's go see them. Oh, you
right.
okay? Yeah. So I get it.
Cause they always cool. Cause my dad was still cool with my mom's sisters. So whenever we like, I've been to places with my dad and my stepmom where we at an event where it's something that my mom and sister them had. Cause they still was cool with my dad. Cause my dad and my mom was married for a long time before they got divorced. So they all kind of grew up with each other. So they still were kind of close. But he'll bring my stepmom. And they never treated her. I didn't see it. I was young. Not really looking. But as far as what's in the open, anything I heard, eavesdropping, nothing, nothing like that. Like no type of animosity. And it shows, cause like I say, have you seen your auntie? No, nah. Well, let's go.
Hmm.
We had to
Yeah.
drive way to fucking Quincy. Set up there for a couple hours and drove right to her house. But I just see what little mama got left for us. She sounded good so far. She sounded good. What you
Yeah.
think? What you giving us
Yeah.
so
I
far?
agree. Yeah. I think I agree. I
All
agree.
right.
You, as a stepmother, for their family not working out, their nuclear family not working out. And you have to take it on the chin, and you have to help them work those problems, right? You as a stepmother are a support person not only for your husband but also for the children that you are being blessed, right? And so you got to remember that you can't take this personal. These are young children, or even when they're teens, they are children, young adults trying to work through big people problems, right? Big complex problems, right? And so you might be the bad guy because you're the addition to the equation. And I did watch a video about this, how it's easier to blame somebody that you're not very close
for an issue that you have with your actual parents. You kind of like shift that blame and put it on them. Is it fair? No. Do you need to address it? Potentially at some point, but know that kind of happens. Right, you're kind of like the bad guy. If you like my bonus children, they don't like me for some reason, or they got a little attitude with me. Oftentimes, it's because they're upset or disappointed, or angry, or mad, or sad at the fact that their parents didn't work. They had those emotions and feelings before you came along, but it just kind of exacerbated it when they added you to the equation. All right. Tip number 4: they will act out once the family blends together. Kids are fun and exciting, and they're on their best behavior when you first meet them, right? And your husband to be first meets your children, right? But then when y'all all get in that household and stuff becomes real, especially if they don't have a lot of emotional intelligence or haven't had any therapy or counseling around, their original parents separating, their biological parents separating, they will act out. And so you have to be mindful of that. You have to be patient. You have to realize, again, the internal emotions and feelings that are manifesting outwardly. And so your job is not to react to them, but to get help and talk with them and help them move through those big girl, big boy emotions. All right. Tip number 5, or the 5th thing I wish I knew sooner: you have to take the back seat, even as a mama bear. So I'm a mama bear. I'm the queen of my house, right? I'm the queen, right? My husband is the head, right up under it. I'm the neck, right? However, there's going to be times where you're going to have to take the back seat on some things and allow situations to play out, I would say. And if you are a stepmother, if you know, right? You're going to have to take the back seat. You're going to have to let their dad take the lead on some things. And even if it's not getting done the way you want it to, right? Being at peace is better than being right. When it comes to your marriage, when it comes to establishing a foundation in a relationship with your children, being at peace and being a support person is better than being right. Write that down. So your pride should be to the side. Your ego should be to the side.
What you think about that?
As far as being at peace,
Then being right.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of times when things may go left because the step parent, and we're just gonna say the mom, if we're because that's what we own. They want to be. I just use myself for an example, like with my stepmom and things like that. There's certain things where she would fall back and allow my father to take lead on when having certain conversations with me. And I think another thing that she pointed out on here is that when parents separate, it's best to talk to your children prior to entering into another relationship. Like a lot of times, certain parents don't do that and they just throw the child in that situation and they're kind of confused on what's going on. They do have a lot of emotions and feelings and things that they haven't had a chance to express because their parents did not take the time out to talk to them about it. You get what I'm saying? To kind of help them transition into this new situation for them. And I don't think
Right.
they realize that it's a lot on a child or whatever the case may be because they're not talking to them. But yeah, I definitely do believing that you have to fall back, kind of let things play out to see how they're gonna go. And sometimes certain things may work themselves out. But then if it starts to become too much for the step parent, and I think that's when the dad and the step parent need to have a conversation and revisit the situation in its entirety.
Yeah. I think that was some good advice that she say that you may need to take a step back
Yeah.
and let them handle it.
I
That's real
I think
key.
it's a control thing. A lot of women are so wanting to be in control and want things to just go their way that they're not willing to let things play themselves out. They want it to be specifically like this. It needs to go this way. You get what I'm saying? And I think when you
Hmm.
go in with that type of attitude, it's not going to work because you're not willing to fall back. You're not willing to let things work out. And it may work out in your favor over time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
All right, all right. Right, little mama. Go ahead. Let us know what's up. Oh, what I done did?
You done took her off the screen. Off the screen.
I think it's my goddamn home. Both of them. You turn your I think when my son turned the TV off, that shit be fucking with both of them. Hmm? Hold on, y'all. We gonna get it right. We got technical difficulties. We gotta call the IT specialist in for a minute. They're trying to bamboozle me, low. Hold on, let me put it right so you can be up here with me. Bam, y'all. I don't know what happened on the special. You still here, low?
Okay, so,
You can hear me?
yeah, I'm sorry. I was crunching on cucumbers. Yeah, I'm here.
With what? Some vinegar? You got some vinegar on them things?
Some ranch.
I don't fuck with the ranch, but I can feel you
I
though.
know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know me, I don't want that with some salt, some pepper, a little salt, a little pepper, some vinegar. I'm good. With some Lawry's, okay, yeah, I'm fucking it up.
Well, you put layers on it?
What?
I ain't had it with that. I'm gonna try it. Let me go get it.
Yeah. You get that well hold on, cause you go get the Lawry's. You gotta put that tahini on it. That tahini, whatever that shit called.
No, I ain't had it with tahini.
Yeah, tahini, that thing, that be busting. I don't know what I like that tahini on some mangoes. Oof, 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 oof. I
Yeah,
fuck
it's
right.
good on mangoes.
I was on a brake truck and I had got some mangoes off the brake truck. And I seen the salt and pepper and I seen that shit. I said, man, this shit look like seasoning salt. Let me just try this. Because I put Lawry's on my mangoes too, so kind of remind me of it. And I sprinkled that shit on there, hit that bitch. I say, damn, that mango was busting.
Okay, so I just tried the Larry's. Me and my daughter on the cucumber, and we dipped it in a ranch. She said, "It taste like French fries." It taste like French fries.
Yeah, but it's good
It's
though.
good. Yeah, it is. It's good. You're looking up.
Yeah, hold on for a minute. I'm not gonna get out speed. Like, yeah, I fuck with it like that. Cause I don't really too much like putting a lot of dressing. Cause even when I eat my salad, I eat them plain. Motherfuckers be trying to figure out like how can I do that? But I
Talking about
don't
the salad with some tomatoes, and that's it.
yeah, like I put some tomatoes, some ham, an egg, lettuce, cucumbers, some croutons, but and some salt and pepper and some vinegar. That's it. And if I don't have any vinegar, I just eat it like that, with just the salt and pepper. But all that dressing, unless I get some balsamic dressing. I think that's what it's called, balsamic, some shit like that.
You talking about the balsamic vinaigrette?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like I can fuck with that, but that I don't like red because for some reason I think mayonnaise in it. And I don't know if mayonnaise in it or not, but that shit just white. And I'm like, nah, I'm straight on that. I don't eat too much like white sauce unless it's that Alfredo.
Oh, okay, okay. For like the pasta.
Hmm. And I used to wouldn't eat that. My wife used to be like, man, try, try, try. And I'm like, man, I don't want that. Because in my mind it's white, so I'm thinking mayonnaise. until one day I
There
had
you go.
asked her if she
There you
wanted me to
go.
fix it. Right. She wanted me to cook something for her. And she was like, cook some Alfredo for me. Some chicken Alfredo. No, I think it was shrimp. So I was like, what? So when I looked at the recipe, I was like, oh my God, this shit ain't up with some heavy cream. God damn. I made that shit. I ate it. I was like, man, I've been missing this all this time.
Alfredo is good. I just have to get used to the smell sometime when I first started eating it, but it's good.
Yeah, that's that Parmesan cheese.
Hmm.
So, and I don't too much. I can't eat that shit by itself. But in there, it's alright. But when it's solo, no, I don't want that. Yeah, you can keep that. Man, this shit ain't coming back up. I ain't thinking about this. Ain't got time to be reset. And Lil Mama was talking good, man.
Yeah, because she was hitting key points. So yeah, she was.
Hmm. See, and then she also have the attitude of making it work. You know, she came in with a positive attitude. And a lot of this stuff was what she wished she would have known before. Maybe she could have prepared herself better. So she might have went through some shit, but
Yeah,
then had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Just let me take a step back. So
yeah,
that's why she like, you know, she wish she'd have known this before she became a step parent. That hey, you may have to take a step back. Or but so she learned on her way. And she sounds like she all right with it though. Like it's been all right for her. Like she made it work.
yeah, and that could also help others. So it's good that she made the video. So
Hmm. I don't know what made me come up with this topic, but I was like, oh, let's see. Because people,
I
I
think
know
it's a dope topic.
on the guys tip that is frowned upon, like Chocolate was saying that how come we as guys fuck with guys that want to be like, oh, you a simp or you this and that? Because most of the time, I think that is most of the time when we do hear about a step parent, we hear about the negative shit that was done to you as a step parent. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't too much see positive things that, you know, this is my child, but this is my stepson, and and
Hmm.
it worked out. You know what I'm saying? We normally see when it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? And if that's all you see, that's all you think about. Like, oh, it ain't gonna work out in the end, instead of seeing the positive shit. So I guess that's why, like a lot of us, call dude names when they want to be stuck there. And then on the other hand, a lot of niggas with kids don't want stuck there 'cause they don't want them fuck with their baby mom. I know that to
Yeah,
be a
I done
fact.
heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that to be a fact. 'Cause I was on a panel one time and the nigga was talking like that. Oh, they not gonna do this or he gonna do this and that. So I just simply said, well, shit, won't you get them? Well, I gotta go to work. But then shut the fuck up there. This nigga coming to help you out. Unless you gon' you gonna pay for over there. And you heard what the first little mama said. Hold on. You got money coming out of our house going to over there. I know them your kids and all, but God damn, enough is enough. And I could truly understand that. So, and the only way you know that some of that burden will come off of you is he gonna be a stepdad in that bit. Cause like with my first son, he got a stepdad, and I'm glad she picked a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had no problems with him, with my son. I mean, one time he called and was telling me my son was acting up and this and that. And before he even got too deep into it, I told him, I said, bro, that's your house, bro. You got to respect your rules. You got to discipline in the way you need to, because I know you're not gonna do nothing crazy. But he got to respect you in your house. Shit, spite what his mama may say, because she don't want you to do it. But don't think I'm the one who's stopping you, bro. That's your crib, and he gonna respect you. Because when he come here, he gonna respect my wife. And he was
Yeah,
like, and
so
that's
that's
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't, he's feeding them, clothing them. I can't be like, oh, you can't tell him, you can't discipline him. That's the stupidest shit in the world. You ain't finna beat the shit out of him though, but to get his mind right,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't got no problem with you doing that. I ain't see nothing disrespectful in it. And the fact that he even called me to let me know, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you can't
that's
do nothing but respect that.
can't do nothing
Because
but
that's
respect
respect.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I also like your response, the fact that he can't, you can't run his household or tell him how to run his household when your child is there.
Right,
And like you said, as long as he's not mistreating him, you see what I'm saying? So I can respect that.
right. You ain't doing nothing wrong. That's your crib, bro.
But then you have those parents that be like, "Nah, don't tell my son what to do," but he not at your house. Like you putting these rules and stuff like that, and he ain't even with you.
You not it. That's what I was saying to them cats that was on the panel. I'm like, how y'all feel like this when, like, y- you don't even, I could see, even in my case, I can't even say I could see that because even in my case, I had my son first. We went to court and she got custody. So now, okay, I lost him. I should have been better, but ain't shit I could do about that. I done already went to court. It's in her favor. So, okay, now I got to work with it. Okay, she with somebody. As long as he ain't on some disrespectful shit, I got to work with that. And bro was straight. So, what I'm gonna say? Nah, a matter of fact, y'all stay together. Don't break up. Stay together. So yeah, I don't
And
shit.
that's another thing
Everybody's
that I heard
single.
on the panel too, where the guys were saying like they have to let them know like they the man of the house when they come through. Do you feel like that's necessary when you're a step parent, like as a father, and you have a stepson? That you need to let him know you the man of the house. Like you go into the situation like, oh, I need to let him know I'm the man. Like he can't walk over me. Do you feel like that's necessary to do?
I don't think you should have to do. If you got to do that, then something wrong. She
Okay,
already.
that's okay. So I wanted to ask a man because I don't know,
Yeah,
but I
because
heard them talk like that on the panel. Like, oh, I'm gonna let this little nigga know I'm the man of the house. But it's just like every child, every if you were to get with a woman and she has a son, every woman you get with son may not be that type of child where you need to come in like that. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like they might be well mannered, respect you. They respect their mom, so they're gonna respect you. It's the same. Like I just thought that was crazy that they feel like going in, they automatically have to take on that type of attitude. I don't know. So I was just curious.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy to me. Like that you gotta show the kid that like he should be able to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got to go that far to show him that you the man of the house, like I say, something wrong, and something else you need to fix other than trying to show him you the man of the house. Especially if he a kid, like what the fuck?
Yeah, and I think that was a thing too. Like some of them preferred to have it when the kids was older versus some like, okay, well, when they're younger. For you, do you think that really matter? Like if would you if you were going in, I know your situation, but like if you were going into that type of situation, would you prefer the child to be older or younger? Do you feel like that even matters?
It doesn't matter if the kids are older and they well mannered, then it wouldn't matter. To
Okay.
me, I wouldn't see that it would matter then because they manner. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
because I believe well mannered kids would probably want their mom to be with somebody, especially if they got a mom that, you know, they're not used to seeing niggas in and out. You know what I'm saying? They know that their mom
Mm-hmm.
never been with nobody and, you know, could be saving like, mom, you need to find somebody. And then she finds
Yeah,
somebody that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got
yeah.
you. Yeah.
But if
Okay.
it's on
Okay.
some ain't no rules in this bitch, you know, we smoking weed, we playing the game. I told Pills, no,
No. Yeah. Like. So I
no,
get that. I
don't
get
even
that.
do it. Don't even do it. So, but younger, at my age, I wouldn't want to do young like that because I don't been through that. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Got you. Okay.
Because when they're young like that, you really like you really got to be on your shit with parenting because
Oh,
that's their
I
most
agree.
impressionable days. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when their mind is really being imprinted. So you have to really be engaged to like all at school, you know, PTO, like, cause that's the type of parent I was. So I'm gonna want to be like that. And if
You be
shit,
an
if we
active
gonna be a
parent, so really
right,
involved.
right, and
Yeah.
if I'm gonna be a stepdad, you know,
You have to be just as
right,
involved.
right. I
Yep.
don't want to be like I ain't going to your shit because I don't want you to see
Half-assing.
that way. Right, you don't want to go to my shit because you know he ain't my dad or something. I don't even want you to feel like that. So
No, I
I
can
would want to
respect
be
it.
involved if they want me to be involved. But if they didn't, I wouldn't force myself on it either. I'll let
Yeah, I can
them, you
respect
know,
it.
gradually come to me because I
Warm
already
up to
got the
you.
mama. Right, I got the mama. So, and I think, but by me being married, you know, I wouldn't say that I would, just that it would be ideal, but I haven't been single. So I
You
can
don't know.
understand
No,
a
I get
dude
it.
that's single that, okay, a lot of, because majority of the women may have kids. And it's like, I don't want to be no stepdaddy, but either you gonna be a stepdaddy or you gonna be by your fucking self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
because I've
like
seen where
almost,
some was like they'll rather get a woman that don't have no children. And I'm not saying I don't know how easy or hard that may be to find. I'm not even sure. So
right,
I
right.
don't
Me
know.
either. I'm not sure, but the way I'm thinking and feeling like that would be hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But from what I see, from what I hear, my biases would tell me that that would be hard for somebody to find. Be like, especially if you're a certain age. You know, like if you pass 35, like to me, but shit done changed now. So a lot
Uh-huh.
of
It's a
people
lot of
don't have kids. So you it may be more easier than I think. But from when I was coming, you gotta think when I was coming up, motherfucker were having kids in high school. So you know what I'm saying? So but I know
yeah, the
it's
times
different now.
times have changed.
Right. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't have kids now. So it may be easier than what I think. So and if that's the case, then you know, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the air.
Yeah, it's a big thing and it's like it's a thoughtful process. It ain't no shit that you just jump into just because you like that person. Like I like that person, but you really need to think, okay, are you willing to really get into this shit? Because I got
And
a
that's what I was
homeboy.
saying, the chocolate. Like you gotta yeah. You said
Yeah,
what love,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
a homeboy that was a step parent, and well, he is none, and he complain. But he was complaining before he got in there, and I was like, bro, you may not want to do it because you don't sound like it's gonna work. Especially how you trying to come in. You trying to come in with the shit that we was brought up on, and I'm like, they ain't little kids, they big, they some of them grown, and the couple ones that's at the
What you
house about
what
to
you mean by
leave,
what you were brought up on? What are you
like
referring to? In what way?
like tough love.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh,
Like,
oh,
you know how you don't get up and take the garbage out, and get the molasses out your ass, shit like that. Like,
with the stepchild?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga, our mom is the daddy to talk to us like that, but nigga, you can't talk to no kids like that. They
No,
don't
and
want to
I
do
mean I can
shit.
see some doing that if they have built that rapport to where the child know like, okay, this is just my step parent. Like they got a good relationship and he just getting on me right now. He's just showing me tough love. But if you start off like that, I don't know how they would view it. I mean,
Exactly.
they might be thinking this motherfucker hate me. Like what is you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. And that's what I was telling
yeah,
them.
I
I'm
get
like,
what you
man,
yeah.
bro, you not they daddy. They mama ain't really been in a relationship. So she, all right, not saying she haven't been in a relationship, but not to the point where she brought the niggas around them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you can't go in there acting like a daddy. They gonna look at you fucking crazy. They got a fucking daddy. Like you got to ease that shit in there. You gotta, cause off rip she got sons, so and she's spoiling. You know what I'm saying? So you know what you going into. You got like she one of them type of mamas that spoil her kids. So it's like you trying to unspoil them. She used to them not taking out the trash and she'll take it out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, yeah.
so now you coming in telling them they need to take it out. Yeah, it ain't gonna work like that. You gotta get her to do that. Like you gotta tell her that, look, man, you gotta get your kids there to get right, try to show them, but you can't coming up with that rah 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 shit at first. It ain't gonna work. And it ain't work. I'm like, that shit, they too big, bro. That's
Yeah,
why I
I
was
do
saying,
feel
like,
like some things have to be initiated. How, like the lady was saying, like let the other parent take the lead on certain things, fall back and let the biological parents start
right,
certain things off, and then you can chime in later to kind of like I ain't gonna say double down, but kind of it's some way like doubling down on it, but not in a negative way.
because what I know is they're not gonna listen to you, but they'll listen to their mama. Or if it was vice
Hmm.
versa, the kid may not listen to the stepmom, but they may listen to the dad. So you may have to get what you need done through that parent. Like, I'm not gonna do it. If you gonna keep doing it for them, then you do it. But if you don't, then you need to get them to do it. And
Yeah.
then try to open her eyes. Okay, it's time to start spoiling them. You ain't gotta
Do
cut
you
it
feel
off all the
like?
way.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Now go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you feel like sometimes certain people are afraid of taking on that step parent role? Because a lot of times I've seen where a parent would come in, play the step parent, treat the child just like their own, and then something may go left, right, with that child and the step parent, and then this child turns and say, "Well, you're not my parent anyway. Like I ain't gotta listen to you." The one time that things may not go their way. And then it's just like that step parent is then becomes devastated because it's like, dang, I treat this child like my own. And they can turn and just talk to me like that. And they really be hurt by that. And I think a lot of people don't want to go through that either
Yeah, and
or are afraid to.
that's why I was saying you gotta know what you getting into. And I think the second lady was kind of saying that like it's certain they're gonna buck up at you. So you got to expect that. and not take it personal, because they gonna do it, and you should know that. Like, you could be all nice, you could be the parent, you could be whatever, but to let you know that you not is a way that they can try to hurt you with that. So, and I can understand why you would get upset, but even if you got upset, you gotta, in my opinion, you gotta try to like overlook that shit. Don't take it to heart, especially if you know it's like they never spoke to you like that, but it was something, they want to go to the movies, you wouldn't let them go. So, the you're not my dad anyways, and slam the door in my face. Like, I understand why they said that, because you ass ain't going to the movies.
I mean, you would be able to probably make sense of that, but we can't assume that everybody would have your same mindset when dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that might
Right,
make them feel like shit. I don't want to do nothing else for them. I'm not realizing they're
right.
in their feelings or whatever. I'm like, dang, they're disrespecting me.
But that's
So
what
if you
I'm
feel like
saying
that,
with
I ain't finna do shit.
that's what I'm saying with you gotta overlook that with
So
um
I agree. No, I'm agreeing with you. But what I'm saying
okay,
is everybody not gonna view it how
right,
we're viewing it. We can be like,
right.
okay, yeah, they're just upset. You get what I'm saying? And I think it also depends on how much of an active parent you are too. I think because you are a very involved parent, that you can look at that situation and be like, okay, if you was a step parent, yeah, okay, you're just doing this because of this, this, and this. Whereas somebody might not have that experience that you have and may not view it as, oh, they're just in their feelings. They're viewing it as straight up disrespect.
hmm and I can say that too as an older man. Now, if you'd asked me that in my 30s, I probably have a different answer for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, oh, you trying me over. I probably would feel like that. But by me being older and knowing that, okay, and listen to other people going through that they don't say that, and then when you try to, talk to them, look, man, they kids. Probably just trying to say some shit to piss you off. They probably don't really mean it, bro. We don't say shit to piss motherfuckers off, ain't mean it. How many times your mama beat your ass and you went in the room and wished all kind of bad shit on it?
So I
You
think that's
know?
when other, like you were saying, other people that are close to you may come into play that can help you
Hmm.
look at it from that
Yes,
perspective. You get what I'm saying?
yes,
So yeah, okay,
yes.
I agree.
That's why when people say a community is important, it is. Because you can't do all this shit by yourself.
By yourself, yeah, I agree with that too.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that too.
Because a lot of shit, even with me and my marriage, I ain't do all this shit by myself. I got other people around that talk to, get advice from. Sometimes I have to tell you, you fucking up. And sometimes when you do hear it from the outside, you be like, damn, I must really be somebody else can see it.
Yeah, because a lot of
So
times,
it's
well, I
important.
ain't gonna say a lot of times. Sometimes you don't want to hear from the other party that you're with, that you're in a
Hmm.
relationship with. You want
Hmm.
somebody that's on the outside looking in, or that an experience that's close to you, that's not gonna tend to have like a bias one way or the other. Um, yeah, so I think that's good having a community, like you say, people to go be able to go to if you have those
Hmm.
people available to you.
Like the lady say, she said godly friends. Tell you God, which is right.
Yeah.
If you into that, like don't go ask your whole friend for no advice. They gonna tell you, child, fuck that nigga and them
Fucking
kids.
kids, yeah.
Ain't no working out shit. Bitch, you better pack your bags and go. Them kids, blah blah blah. And versus somebody that can tell you like, other than that, can y'all make it work? And if it's yeah, or if you see something that's valuable in the shit, you can, because it's just like in a relationship, with even with your kids or just your spouse, period. Y'all go through
Yeah.
rough shit, and you got to be able to communicate through that shit. And if you can't, then it may be time to go.
Hmm.
Like if you really can't do the step parenting thing, I wouldn't advise nobody to do
And I agree with you on that. I
Cause you
agree
got
with
to.
you on that.
Cause if I was messing with somebody that had kids, I couldn't help but to love the kids too. Cause it's like, okay, this your family. So I'm fucking with you with everything you got.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you come in there not like that, no, I'm just fucking with your mama. It's like, you know, it ain't gonna work. But I don't know if I would like like I say, I say I wouldn't do it because I'm married and I ain't in that situation, so I can say that. But if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been with nobody. I probably have a different mindset. But I
Perspective
already
on it.
know. I already know what I'll be getting into before I do it, though. That's why I say, it depends on if they rude. No, I wouldn't advise nobody to deal with nobody that got rude kids, because you're not gonna, unless I wouldn't even say if you was a coach type person, because a kid will listen to you differently when you're a coach, because you're not dealing with their mama, because you got to factor all that in. He already not like mannerable, and then you add on to
Yeah.
the top that you fucking his mama, and that's how he gonna look at it. You fucking his mama, not that, oh, you my mama boyfriend. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then his peers fucking with him. You gotta remember,
I think it's like
I
you
was a
say, you have
kid.
to factor all those things in, but I think a lot of
Hmm.
times people just be so at awe with the person, like you know what I'm saying, the mom or the dad, so where they're not
Hmm.
thinking about everything in its entirety until they're actually in the situation. By that time, it's a little too late because you in it now, and then you still trying to figure out, well, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? You're going back and forth with yourself, and yeah. So I think you're right. You definitely have to take time to think about, can I really do this?
Hmm.
Am I willing to try to put forth this effort?
And I think if you fuck with somebody, you gonna wanna. I mean, you should wanna come in and
There you,
help a
yeah, you
kid out.
should.
Yeah, you should. Like, cause if I'm really into you, it's no way I could really be into you and be like, fuck your kid. I couldn't
There you
stand that.
go. There you
Like
go.
that's a fuck. Like, how can I really be into you then? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I
it's
agree.
about
I agree.
me.
But we both know that there's people that would be like you said, fuck them kids, and they just worried about the person.
Right.
There are people out there that's like that. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. There's no way you can truly be into someone and not be willing to love their children as your own,
Hmm.
possibly. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Hmm. So, and not only that, but as a parent yourself, letting somebody in to be your kid, step kid. I mean, father or
Come on
mother.
now. Yep.
That's
Come on now.
a big one too. Like, hold on, I can't have you in here and every time I'm not around, you talking shit, throwing shit in their face. Your mama ain't shit type shit, or your
Yeah.
daddy ain't shit. You can't have none of that. So that, then when you come home, they act like ain't nothing happened.
Ain't nothing
Dad thinking everything good, Mr. Kid,
Yeah, everything copacetic. Yeah.
yeah, we don't see plenty of stepmama movies. They should
Yeah, I
think
was just
about
no,
that
but
though.
you on point though. I done seen it in real time, so that's why I'm laughing because you on point. You are on
Yeah, that
on point. Sad
they
to
make
say it.
the movies used to do like stepmamas wrong in movies, because I ain't never seen a movie with a good stepmama. What movie got a good stepmama in it? Like when they make a movie with a stepmom, it's a fucking horror movie. Like, this bitch
Yeah.
is evil. She poisoning my daddy, trying to get his
Yeah.
money. All
Them
this shit.
lifetime type movies. Yeah.
It's always a fucking horror movie. Like, damn. But the and they got the stepdad. He be the fucking hero. That is, and but in real life, it's the opposite though.
It's
Cause I believe,
reverse, yeah.
yeah. Cause like I say, more women, like with the two ladies who had positive attitudes. Look how cheerful they was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
And
don't
their
think
energy, yeah.
right. And it was like the key words, and it's the first time I heard bonus kid, bonus child. Two different videos. Lady said that, and the other one was the third one. A key word that she said she was like she was blessed with them. So I'm like, okay, them real positive attitude. And I think because if a woman fought with a nigga, really, I'm talking about really fought with him, not on some gold digging shit or me type
Mm-hmm.
shit. If she fought with a nigga, she gonna
Yeah.
fought with his kid. And that
And I
nigga,
agree.
he can have
Yeah, I agree.
all different women. It ain't gonna matter.
Age range,
Right.
yeah.
She she gonna even if she not like too involved, cause like most people say, you get them on the weekend. But I don't think she would do anything to like be vindictive in most cases. Not saying that it ain't no cases where, you know, it's a hard like those movies was right. It's a horrible step
Yeah.
mama.
You know they got to get the ideas from somewhere. They
Right,
get the ideas from
right,
somewhere. It ain't just I know.
right. But I say on the most part, I would
Yeah.
even say with stepdads too, though, on the most part. But uh, uh, to me, I would think bringing in a stepdad is more like cautionary. Like a woman would really have to be, because because she already vulnerable as a mother herself being a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because the wrong nigga, especially if he abusive, can fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't
Yeah.
you gonna get traumatized for being abused, and your kids gonna be traumatized seeing another nigga abuse their mom. So that's what I'm saying with like uh a woman being she really have to be careful bringing the dude in trying to be a stepdad versus a man. Well, he got to be careful too, but I don't think that because the most
They
part,
both gotta want to be doing it for the right reason. I agree with you that the
right,
woman does need to be cautious because a lot of times women go through things and then they're so quick to want to find a replacement. They need that companionship and they're not thinking about how just picking this one person because you need that companionship, how they may be with your children. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about themselves and how that person makes them feel. So I think
mm,
sometimes those type of situations could be rushed too and
right,
it
because
not go so well.
I look at it like, say if we look at the worst things can happen,
Uh-huh.
it'd be more worse with a man than a woman because the woman
Okay.
can't do too much. Like,
What do you mean?
far as like the worst thing, far as talking shit, maybe beating them when you're not around or whatever, something like that. Okay, but on a man tip, like say the worst thing, which would be, like a SA situation. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you ain't gonna get that too much on the woman side versus the man side. And that's what I'm saying with like a woman really have to be careful with bringing a man in because I believe he could do more damage than a woman could, especially
So,
if it's a man that's a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like if he a leader and he running shit, you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So, but a woman want a man to come in to be a leader, and if he the wrong one, that like I said, even with not even an SA, just you know, punch you in your shit in front of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that affect the kid more than say if a woman punched the man in front of the kids. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna look at it like, oh, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
Yeah.
that's all. Like,
I, okay, so I agree with you to a certain extent because now I think if this is some time back, I would say I wholeheartedly agree. I think now because times have changed so much that I can't agree 100% only because nowadays we got
mhm.
women doing things to people's children when they're not around. You know what I'm saying? Putting stuff inside of them, cooking them, um, taking them out, them unaliving them because of something they're going through when the biological parent is not there. And these are women that are doing this. So
Right.
times have definitely changed with that.
No, I
So
feel
I
that.
can't just pull it straight on the men.
Yeah, no. I feel it, but what I'm saying is like the probability
Okay.
of that.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know what I'm
Fair
saying? Like
enough.
on
Yeah.
the worst tip, on the worst tip. You know what I'm saying? Like say
Gotcha.
the worst
So more
thing,
likely with the man, but it can go both ways.
right? Because both need to vet.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Just because she a woman, she pretty and all of that. Nah, you can't be slipping because she could
Yeah,
like,
and then yeah. So I agree. Okay.
you know,
Okay, I got
you know
you.
what I'm
I
saying.
got you.
But when I'm saying like with a woman, she need to really vet. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be I'm head up. Because not even that, but just coming in and what if you get one of them guys? He may not be abusive and shit, but he one of them niggas like. Bitch, I get the big piece of chicken and they don't eat until I'm finished eating. Like, like shit like
Preach
that.
that up.
That would have been said on.
Free what
Bitch,
the heck?
I get the big piece of chicken and they don't eat until after I eat. Like, what?
What?
Like,
Yeah,
what in the 1930s is you talking about? Like, the fuck? The kids eat first. That's what I thought.
I ain't gonna hold
Like
you.
you,
With me, I would just fix everybody's plate at one time, and then we just pass them out at the same time. Like I
right.
don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I remember I
This
seen
nigga
the
say I get a big
video.
piece of chicken.
Man, listen, I seen the video. Jit at the table eating, and the mama, fed the kid. So he come later. I guess he must have come in. Jit already sitting down eating and shit. That nigga got hotter than the motherfucker about that shit. And I'm like, what? Like I couldn't understand. Like, wait a minute. She cooked. She gonna feed Jit, but your food right there too. But that nigga was mad that the kid is eating first. And he talking about this, look at it, and Jit is looking like, nigga, this shit good. My mama cooked it. I ain't said none of that shit you said. Jit is like, And just that video alone, I mean, how that kid gonna look at you like, look up to you when you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess most shit that I go to, especially like family functions and shit like that, bitch, the kids eat
Uh-huh.
first.
Now,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
so
saying?
family gatherings, most definitely. When we had like cookouts and family gatherings, yeah, they did. They got us out of the way first, and then
Right.
the adults went on and ate. Yeah, we definitely got taken care of first. They got us
Even
out of the way.
in
Yeah.
my house, like we ate first. My daddy made sure we were full first, bitch. If he had to starve, he'll starve. But we ate first.
And so I'm
And the
kind of
same
like, oh yeah, I
same
get
thing
that.
in
I
my
don't eat
house.
last. Yeah, I would eat. I would definitely
Right,
eat last. Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Like make sure fix they because my wife be wanting to fix my plate first. I'd be like, fix their plate first. Get them out the way. Let them go on and chow
Get
down.
what they gonna get. Yeah.
Right. Let them get right. Cause I'm gonna fuck the rest of it up. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So
Yeah.
I never
And you
been the
kind
one
of
that
can gauge it after doing it so much. Like the mama can kind of gauge, who gonna eat about how much, and how much your man gonna eat, and the children. So the
right.
portion size. Like everybody gonna be good.
And I think to me, I think you look more of a man doing that. Oh, he gonna make sure the babies eat first. Like that's like almost like a sacrifice. Especially if you know what I'm saying, like one of them days when okay, bitch, hey, it ain't Golden Corral around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We stretching it. So yeah, they gotta eat first. As long as they eat, I'm straight. So, but if you like to me, I can't see. Mm-mm, I got to eat first because I'm the man. Like I ain't grow up in a house like that, so I never saw that. I don't even think I had friends who dads was like that. I never
Why
saw
you
that.
gotta make that face freeze? Sure, you looking like nah, nigga. That's not natural to be asking to eat the chicken first.
Yeah, yeah, like I need a big piece of chicken. Like what? Like okay, nigga, your dad ain't a man because your mama only gave him a chicken wing. Like who the fuck would have
Who
thought that?
the fuck talking like that? Yeah, nah, I get that.
Like, nigga, we spotted that over this nigga house. That nigga daddy ate last. That nigga ain't shit. Who would have thought that? You know,
Nah, I get that. That's
you
real.
know what I'm saying? We'd have been like, nah, that nigga daddy straight, bro. He made sure we ate, bro.
Yeah,
Like
you will
that
hear
nigga
that.
only ate a chicken wing. Right. He only ate a wing, bitch. We had breast, everything. What nah, man. He was like, man, y'all niggas eat up, man. Y'all get full. Like that's
Yeah.
respect. So when he
Yep.
said it's time to cut the grass, bitch, we cut the grass, bitch, 'cause we know, bitch. Ice cream truck come through, he gonna look out. Versus this nigga who wanted the big piece of chicken. Bitch, this nigga don't even want you to take a break to drink water. Ah, stay your ass out there and cut the grass, nigga. Don't fit. Like, god damn, nigga, we can't get no water. No, nigga, I got all the ice. Damn. But it's people
Yeah,
like
that's one
that though.
thing I'm big. You know, it is, but I'm big on feeding babies, and I think it just like it had to do with my upbringing. My grandmama them did exactly like what you saying. They fed the
Hmm.
kids and stuff first, so that's just how I'm used to shit being. You know, and that's something that I carried on. You know, even within my household, take care of my babies, and then like I said, even when I was doing childcare, like them babies ate like them babies' plates was full because they be happy throughout the day. They can think straight. They not stressed out. They not crying.
Right.
They have a better day, a better productive day. Versus you up there eating and you good and fat and ready to go, and then they whining and you wondering why you done ate all the food. They ain't had none. So yeah.
Let's see. If I'm somewhere and I'm hungry, I'm gonna come. Say if I go get me something to eat, right? If I don't call home to see if everybody else wanted something, I feel fucked up right
hmm Oh, me too, free. Same thing.
now.
Same thing.
Nah,
I can't even hold you. And if my money funny at the moment, I'm definitely like, look, I just get me a little bit. Let me make sure they good. Cause I'm gonna feel
right,
bad coming in there with even with a sandwich. I'm cutting that bitch down the middle
right,
like y'all want some.
right. Oh yeah, if I'm coming
Yeah,
home with it, yeah, if I'm coming home with it, yeah, I gotta make sure I got.
you got
I never,
enough.
but that's why I call before I go. Hey, I'm about to go to Popeye. Anybody want something? We don't like Popeye. All right. Okay, I'm good now.
At least you asked.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I asked,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know. Some people just because I got a brother who the opposite. That nigga want the chicken first. I could actually, god damn, me sitting here thinking about it, man. For real though. On sometimes, man. Sometimes. Let's see. Cause that nigga got so many motherfucking kids. Though. I see why he want to eat first. Cause ain't nobody going. He'll never eat. No, but he kind of like that. I wouldn't say he want the big piece of chicken first or some shit like that, but he definitely will come home with a sandwich or something to eat that shit in front of them. Y'all ain't ate, some shit like that. But like, and I'd be like, nigga, you dead ass wrong. How you going? Cause my mama was like that. My mama was like, you never do that. Like you don't eat in front of people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got
Yeah,
enough to offer, you're not supposed to eat in front of
supposed
people.
to be eating. There you go. Yep, I
You
was
know what
taught
I'm
the same
saying?
thing. I was taught the
So,
same thing.
but
And
my
I'm definitely
brother,
gonna
his was
offer.
stuff.
I'm
Right. You
definitely
want
gonna
some?
offer too. Even if they turn it down, at least I offer you want some water, you need something to drink, you want something to eat, especially if it's dinner time and somebody pop up. You definitely want to
Right.
offer.
Exactly. So it's like that's how a nigga was. Like you're not supposed to do that if you can't. If you don't have it. So don't go. And I never understood that because it was like I came from a household that bitch that shit wasn't no problem. So what are
Mm-hmm.
you talking about? But I understand what she talking about. Okay, yeah, but we going to places where it is a problem, and you can't just be eating
Okay.
in them motherfuckers' face when them niggas ain't never ate KFC before. KFC, KFC, your ass in that kitchen, goddamn. Coming, you going to your auntie house with McDonald's and shit. These motherfuckers don't know what a chicken nugget is. Like, wow, what is that? You want something? It's a video, bitch. Bitch. I ain't got but a
You ain't gonna
fork.
get none.
But that's how
Yeah,
my
that's how come I
mom
used to
was.
like when my grandmama used to go to that when Arby's was a big thing when they first came out. They used to have them 5 for 5s. And my grandmama,
Hmm.
she would go get them and be able to feed everybody that come over to the, to the house on them days.
Right. But it ain't until I get older that I realize, oh, they ain't got it like that. But now I'm on some
Mm.
shit, cuz we got to figure out something. Shit, we used to go to where they stayed at in Orlando. The Winn Dixie had like the barriers where you couldn't push the cart into the parking lot because I guess people were
Okay.
still in the car.
Still in the car.
So
Yeah, that's like why artists
right,
got the whole quarter thing that they got.
right. So we have to go. We'll go down there and take people groceries to the car and get tips, just so
Earn a
all the
little money on the side.
right, so they all can eat. But like I'm gonna be straight, 'cause my mama's straight. I gotta do mom, but I gotta remember what she say. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we auntie high, bitch. It's a bunch of them motherfuckers, and they bad as shit. But then my cousin though, and I couldn't understand it. Like what? Like damn, cuz we gotta do something. But
And see the way the
man,
prices are nowadays, shit, you
bitch need a
you gonna
job.
need a little bit
And
more change. Yeah, you gonna need a little bit more change.
yeah, it ain't like when we were y'all. We used to walk around, pick
No,
up
it's not.
bottles.
I'm gonna say for 4 people, you need
Yeah,
about $60 for about 4 people for everybody to eat,
yeah.
right?
What? Listen, I just went and got some Chinese food. I went and got a jumbo tub of rice and got my wife a spring roll. That
Uh-huh.
shit, $30. I'm like, God damn. Nigga, this shit was 19.99 a few months ago. The fuck? Uh, Goddamn chicken y'all got in this shit. So I know it's rough now. Cause back in the day,
Yeah.
$5 was the shit when I was a kid. $5?
You
What?
hear me? Them 20 that when chips was 25 cents, the little bags that's now
What?
got down $1 for the little bags that we was paying only 25 cents for.
Come on, man. You get chips
Yeah,
and
times
candy.
definitely.
Chips, candy, cookies, and a soda. Get with them
And my
jungle
see, and
juices.
that's the thing. My mom's dad's mom used to be the candy lady. So I remember them prices. You get them little boxes of candy for 20 Boston baked bean, them lemon heads,
Mm.
even them little play box of cigarettes. You know, them having little candy cigarettes and stuff like that.
I used to, I used to love them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Listen, I used to eat them bitches. My brother, he cursed me. Man, I swear he did. Cause I used to love them candy cigarettes. He used to always tell
Yeah.
me, nigga, you gonna smoke when you get older. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just like the cigarette, you know,
Just
I have it
candy.
in my
Yeah.
mouth. Right, it's candy. And I'd be damned if he ain't lying. Like I smoke my ass off.
Yeah, I used to
Like
like
I
them growing up, but I don't even smoke now. But like I don't know, but I used to like them too. We eat, they were good. They just watching my grandparents and they be sitting on the patio and they smoking and at the cookouts, the family come over and you got it caught to
mhm.
the side like you really got a cigarette going.
Yeah,
And then I used to get like
yeah,
them bill folders. You know, they had them long ass billfold purses with the whole cigarettes come in. My grandma used to smoke them, save them
right.
like 100s. And she had them in her little purse and then a little change in the front and clamped at the top. I had mine with my cigarettes and my little piece, candy cigarettes in it. That shit was so fun.
The only time I do see those if I go to the ice cream truck, and I still get them, and they still taste
They
the
still sell
same.
them?
Yeah, like you can only find, like I only see them on the ice cream truck. Like the ice cream
That's some
truck,
shit
they
I'll probably
have them.
have to find off Amazon. Like they might have, you know how they have like throwback stuff on Amazon. You find some.
You know what? Next time the ice cream truck come through, I'm gonna see if this lady got them. Cause it's I see an ice cream truck now starting to come. They used to always come through the neighborhood, but now it's like seeing a fucking midget or something.
It's like
Just
with
see the
stuff
ice
like
cream
that
truck.
that we talking about. Some of that stuff like that you could find in like I guess what people would consider like the hood areas, if you want to call it that. Those areas where there be them little corner stores or the mom and pop shops, they
Mhm.
still be having some of that throwback candy because that's why I got to go
But you
find
got
my Chico sticks and all the
you
other little
gotta go
candies that they
you
used to
gotta go in
sell.
the dirty ones though. You got the dirtier the store is, the older the
Yeah,
shitty is in that bitch.
I can't even lie for you because that's why I can't even lie because you telling the truth because that's the places where I would normally see them at.
Yeah, you
That's the
gotta
place
go in
I
the
would normally
dirty
see
one.
them at.
Yeah, you go inside the dirty corner store with the bitch got the bulletproof glass up there. Oh yeah, they got
And
all that in
then
there.
the lint be on the racks, the little lint be on the racks like ain't nobody done
Yeah,
been, been over there.
bitch, ain't nothing fresh in that bitch but the cigarette and the bill. They gotta order that every week. The
Yep.
rest of that
Cause
shit,
you
the
know that's gonna
canned
be
food,
gone.
the bread, ain't nobody want that
Yep.
shit.
Over there blowing all the dust off this shit.
Yeah. If it ain't in the cooler or on the front counter, the rest of that shit. Oh, the chips too though. Motherfucker love
Yeah.
chips.
The little
I
munchies,
don't
yeah,
know,
the
like
munchy foods.
I don't know, like where you from, like dude. Cause like down here, like hot sausages and pickled eggs and pig feet, that
I'm from
shit do not
Georgia.
land.
I'm from Georgia.
Oh
So you
yeah,
know that's
oh
all
yeah,
yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
yeah,
So yeah, you
yeah.
know
So
that's a
you,
thing.
yeah, yeah, you know about that shit there.
Yeah.
Like that shit there do not last. But like down here now, them boiled peanuts be popping.
Oh, I remember you talking about that one day on the live. I think you was talking to Lo or
Mm,
somebody, but yeah.
them boiled peanuts be popping down here.
And yeah, because
But now
yeah, because you know what? We were talking about the different flavors. Like you saying somebody changed, like they put it in different, like they got them in different flavors now.
they do, but you can only get that if somebody's cooking them. Like
Oh,
say if
okay,
you
okay,
got
okay.
like a cause it's a girl that I went to school with. She got like a little food truck, but she just sell boiled peanuts, and she got the different flavors. Like she may have the smoked turkey one, the salt and vinegar one. I love them right there.
Smoked turkey.
What?
What?
That man, I swear to God, you eat the shell, you eat all that shit. You just want to eat the meat.
Not the shell. They that good?
Man, man, that shit so good. All listen, I can't say which one the best, but the The neck bone ones too. You want the smoked neck? Oh my
Free, shut up. They ain't got no damn neck bone peanut.
man, man,
Neck bone
man,
peanuts free.
man, motherfucker sell a cup for $20, and she sell out.
You finna have my ass on Google. Some of my neck bone peanuts I can see.
Man, smoked neck bone, some boy peanuts so goddamn good. I'm telling you, and they have the even the smoked turkey. The turkey meat be like shredded, so it'd be like, oh man, I'm telling you, you gonna drink the juice and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I ain't never heard of that one now.
Yeah,
That's new.
every time I have something like Thanksgiving, Christmas, normally shit be at my house. Even if something somewhere else, we always have something in my house. So, and my brother, he gonna make a big ass pot of smoked neck bone boiled peanut. I swear that shit be empty. That shit be empty. I be like, let me go get some peanuts. I be like, God damn, they don't ate all these bitches up. I'm talking about them shits go so fast. And
Dang.
my stepmama, she up in Georgia. So when peanut season comes, she'll boil them, but not all the way. The fresh
Okay.
ones. And freeze them and
Okay.
send them to me. Especially if I got like one of my aunts, because I got an auntie stay in Miami. And if she up that way and coming down, she'll drop off like some bags. Man, those fresh ass peanuts from Georgia, when you boil them, man, they
Mm-hmm.
taste so much different. Like the richness of those fucking peanuts is just like, damn, you can just eat them like that by themselves. And then we got the Cajun ones, the hot one. The bitch be so hot, your nose be running. That bitch be
Right.
good. That shit be good than a motherfucker though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Like,
look into that. That's different. I have to say that's different.
I remember I was on the job and the white boy that was the supervisor, he wasn't from here. He's from Boston, some motherfucker. Well, but he on some rehab shit. So after he done got out the rehab and shit, he was like, fuck it, he just gonna stay down here. So he probably was down here like 2, 3 years, but really like a year out. Cause he wasn't one of them old rich ass rehab. Motherfucker, like this a rehab, it be look like bitch, a gated community. But this is a
Mm-hmm.
rehab center. So we going to lunch and I bought some poor peanuts. And he was like, the fuck is those? I'm like, fucking boiled peanut. He said, boiled peanut. He said, man, you don't boil peanuts, you fucking roast them. I said, bro, don't sit up and tell me you ain't never had boiled peanuts before. He said, no. I said, huh, man, try some. And when I told him to try some, for some I don't know what the fuck, I got out the truck for some reason. When I got back in the truck, that little tub was empty like a motherfucker. He was like, God damn, I ain't never had peanuts like this before. I
Uh-huh.
say, I say, bro, stop playing, bro. You only ate roast. He said, yeah, you supposed to roast peanut. I never ate boiled peanut. I said, man, where you from? That's what he told me. He said, I'm from Boston. Like, we don't do. I said, oh yeah, cause this is down south thing. And that shit was crazy. I had never known nobody that had never ate boiled peanut. Like boiled peanuts like a snack down here.
Well, I know we used to get them at the when they had them like at the farmers market, but they didn't have all those different flavors. But like we had like the pecans, so we would crack them open and roast them in the oven, like with butter and salt or butter and sugar, and we would roast ours in the oven on a tray. So yeah, so the ball peanuts came kind of later, but they did have them, but they didn't have all them flavors like that.
Shit, speaking of pecans, I got like down about 150 pecan trees. I
Really? That's
love
do you
pecan.
go out there and I was just gonna say, do you go out there and get them?
Nah, they keep telling me to take them to market.
Yeah.
Every year I let them shits fall on the ground. My mama be calling me. Is you gonna come get these pecans? I'll be like, man, I ain't fucking with no pecans. And it's
Why
like,
not?
bye.
Free people would buy them. Free man, you sleeping on
That's
them
what my
pecans
cousin.
free.
That's what my cousin
Yeah.
would tell me. Like, nigga, you let $200,000 fall on the ground every year. I'd be like, oh man, fuck them pecans.
Yeah, that's facts. That's yeah. I get you a few bags, them little clear bags, and we gonna create a whole little side business with that shit. Free for real, for real.
My mom be like, just hire somebody to come shake these trees, cause it's a lot of trees, and it's like that's why I be like, fuck them PK, man, them P. I'm like, man, all these goddamn trees. Man, I'm talking about, man, it's a lot of fucking trees, and I be like, man, I'm not finna, man. One year we got them up. It was on the Thanksgiving, but the whole family was up there because we was at my stepmama house for Thanksgiving. So it's a
Okay.
whole bunch of little kids out there. And it's like these little basket things on a wheel. Well, not really a wheel, on a stick. And when you roll it over the pecan pop up in it. And then you can just open them up and
Oh,
dump them.
okay.
So my mama had one. And cause at first, like, cause I got to pick up some pecans to bring back to Florida. Cause since we up there, I gotta send some to her old church friends. It's a list of fucking people. I'm like, I'm gonna have more pecans than fucking clothes in my car. So I'm like, all right. So, after we ate, I'm out there with the kids and we picking up the pecans. Now I saw that little thing in my mama shed, but I didn't know what it was. Tell my cousin, I'm like, cool, would you get the pecans and take them to market? I'm like, take what to market? He said, man, you can get money off these shit. He said, you see Auntie got the thing, I'm like, what thing? He rolled that thing, the pecans popped in there. So now the kid take a turn because she ain't got but one. I said, "Cuz, wait a minute. So you roll this over?" Now, like I say, it's about 200 trees out there. It's like it sit on like maybe about 5 acres.
Okay.
Man, I went to the hardware store. I bought every last one of them motherfuckers. I said, "Y'all ready to field?" They picked up every goddamn pecan. They think
The
it's a
kids
game.
did because there's a game.
Yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
just about to say that you done made it
They think,
fun. So they don't mind. It ain't
right,
like work to them. It's fun. Yeah.
right. My mama came outside. She said, "Boy, ain't nowhere the hell y'all picked up all these damn pecans." I said, "Shit, ain't not one out here, and they still running around looking for some." Look, come on, I got a whole full. That shit. I say, hell no. That's what made my. You know what? I was lying before. That's what made my cousin think we was taking them to market because they had picked up so many. I mean, I got so many bags full of them bitches, and them just the ones that fell. Cause like, if you don't get them right, the fucking squirrels and shit that eat them bitches, they'll pick
Eat
the
on them.
trees
Yep.
clean.
Yeah.
So it probably would have been way more if I'd have came earlier and shook the tree. But
What did y'all end up
man,
doing with them? Once y'all had done picked all of them up, did y'all take them to the market? Did you give them to the family? Like, what did y'all end up doing with them?
yeah, I had to bring them to Florida.
Oh,
I told you that's the only reason why I was picking them
that's
up
why
in
you
the
said you
first
had more
place.
pecans than the clothes.
Right. I got some of the bags of pecan, and we left a lot there because other people took them. Because, like I said, we having a family thing, so we had some of the pecans. It
Yeah.
was like people were just
Okay,
taking
so gave
bags,
some to the fam. Got
right?
you.
Because they thought I was taking them to market, and I ain't know nothing about no fucking market. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I'm just letting the kids run around the house for. Boy, let me get some of these pecans. I'm like, man, take as many as you want. I got what I'm supposed to take back to Florida. So, but every time I go up there, well, everybody big now, so they they get them niggas to run around down that field. Shit, they better. That I gotta paint the field like an iPad. Then they probably do it.
But yeah, that's a good thing though. For you, definitely should look into that though, because people love pecans, bro, and make it like
Yeah,
I don't know. For me, it's just like a reminder of home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would definitely look into that.
I said one season though I was gonna fertilize them and then shake them. But only reason I was gonna do it one time, I got ready to do everything. But Albany had that storm came up there, and that shit
Okay.
script the tree and it script the tree. Cause my mama called was
Okay.
like, you might as well cancel all of that, cause that that storm wrecked these trees, and they kind of like they blew them all down early before they popped up out the little thing. So and then after that, I was like, man, fuck that shit. I don't know why though, man. I need to go get them bitches one year though.
I think you
Get
should
me a
do it just to
spread.
see, kind of just see what, see what becomes of it, and then you might get the motivation to be like, okay, well, damn, okay, it was worth doing this. So you might be like, okay, well, I don't really want to
You
fuck
know
with it
what
too
though?
much no more.
I do, cause my thing was even when they said it, I'm talking about, Lo, this been a long time. This been like shit. I'm gonna move out there probably like '05. So yeah, almost 20 fucking years.
Yeah, but you know, people still just like they love them ball peanuts. The motherfuckers will love a bag of pecans and all that stuff too. Like people, yeah, that's like timeless type of food and stuff like that, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I
I
know
think
I
that
can
would be
still,
good.
yeah, I know I can still go get them, but I don't know. Somehow, I don't believe it's true. You, I'm
You
gonna
don't
tell you
believe
straight
what's
up
true?
that you can get money off some shit like that. Cause I'm
You
like, if
absolutely
that's,
the fuck can, free.
but the thing about it is, thinking to myself, nigga, if that's the case and y'all saying that, why the fuck y'all ain't got it yet? Like, wait a minute,
Why?
I
Because
don't even
all
know
the
about the
work, like
pecan
you just,
tree,
like the work you said, putting in that work to do it. You get what I'm saying?
but they
Maybe nobody
live
really
up
want to
there.
just do
I'm
that.
like, I'm like, it's no way y'all telling me this and y'all niggas like, come on, bro, y'all stay up here. I got to come up here to make sure, and that's all I'm thinking about. And they like, man, I'm telling you, cuz, man, aunt, you need to get. I'm like, well, why you ain't talk to mama yet and told mama you come to get these damn pecan? So I'm thinking they blowing smoke up. But I had talked to somebody like, um, I was just mentioning how many you talking there, and somebody knew about it. They were like, nah, bro,
Hmm.
that's real shit. They ain't lying. So I said, man, I might need to look into that shit. I can quit
Yeah,
my
I
fucking
definitely
job.
would. I definitely would look into that, especially if you're talking about y'all got that many trees. I definitely would. I don't think and it's worth the try. It's worth the try.
Hmm. And she cut a lot of them back because of that storm. Because it was a lot close to the house. So she cut a lot of them back. And there's still a whole bunch of them motherfuckers.
And see, and then as soon as if you go do it and it's become successful with that, you gonna have everybody. You need any help with it? I bet you everybody come around then if you trying to
I
help.
already know it. I already know it.
What you need me to do?
I already know it. I said,
Yeah.
I got the, because I'm going to get them shook. I'm gonna have the people come shake the motherfucking tree. 'Cause that was somebody said, man, get the people that come shake the trees. I'm like, shake
Uh-huh.
'em. So, but yeah, I'm
Look
gonna fuck
into
with it
it.
one day though. I keep
Definitely look
saying not
into
to
it.
do it
At least
every.
y'all just gonna say at least research it, and then you might, you know what I'm saying? I say even look up some YouTube videos, like see if there's any recent videos of people, you know what I'm saying, doing it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, and seeing how lucrative they may be with it.
I'm just so stuck doing this electrical shit that it's crazy. Cause I like that shit though. I like doing this electrical shit.
Yeah, but you
But
feel like if that was something you was to look into, that couldn't be like a side thing or just something, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a one and done, at least
nah,
you can say you
I
tried
need
it
to stop
out.
being lazy, bro. I need to stop being lazy and look into the shit. It's real shit though. I need to stop because they up there. I just need to stop being fucking lazy. I'm just so I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't rich enough, but I'm fucking straight. So
Yeah, but it ain't even
I'm
just gotta be
complacent. What they
about.
call complacent? What it's called?
Yeah,
When you
so I get
straight?
what you straight. I get what
Yeah,
you
I'm
saying.
straight. Like I ain't in debt. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe nobody. If I owed the bitch, I'd have shook the motherfucker myself. I'd have walked the grabbed them bitches.
But I think, I mean, and I feel that because that's when you grind harder, when you are, going through some shit or you really need the money, but then doing it when you don't need it, then you just stack. You able, you know what I'm saying, set aside.
I'm
And
looking
I
at
get
it
what you're
like
saying
okay,
too, though.
I ain't really bulked up, and if I do spend a little one to get prepared, and the season don't be good, because it ain't always that you get a good year. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Hmm.
just sometimes ain't that many growing on them trees. But I already know I have to spend a whole bunch of money getting the land fertilized so I can get a big year if I'm gonna get serious with it. But
Got you.
what I need to
Okay.
do
I
is
see what you're saying.
go out there one year, pick them up, harvest them, and all the money I take from that, then take that and invest it back into the land. Like,
Reinvest it back into the bit.
right.
Hmm.
Instead of trying to take it from what I had. All right, now, whatever we get from this could be 60, 70,000. I'll just take that and reinvest it and hope for next year or the year after that that we get a big seed. See, but then I think about it more now because I don't got older, so it's like I got time now. When I was younger, man, I ain't got time to be driving back and forth to Georgia. I don't like Georgia,
Whoa, slow
so
down. Why not?
Atlanta, cool. But the other part of country ass town, I like, boy, all I smell is wood burning and shit like that. Motherfucker got slop buckets and shit hanging up. Like, what the
Hell
fuck?
nah, free. Where you was at? That nah, bro. You
But
was in the wrong part.
my family from Tifton.
Okay, so I've heard of Tilton. I've never been there, but I've heard of
Yeah,
it. Okay, so yeah, that's
right
not
off
the
of
city. That's
75. Yeah, that shit country than a bit. So, and like my mom, she in Albany.
Albany. Okay, okay.
So now Albany is great. It's better than Tifton. But Tifton is where I used to always go. And that shit, even now, it, it look modern because y'all got one new fucking store on the corner or some shit. But
Not one new stove.
yeah, that shit country than a bitch though. Always
I think
smelling
it's just the parts you,
wood.
like you said, the parts you been to, because mainly in the city, it ain't like, it ain't like that.
And then the police, they look like real white boys. Like, God damn, like y'all wear them big
Yeah,
old
it
hats.
definitely was where you was at. It was definitely where you was at.
Yeah, the big country hat. Like, God damn, y'all don't. Like, yeah, our police down there, they white, but they look, like they don't look like rednecks. Like, they just look like regular white boy with police shit on. Like these motherfuckers, they look like he's not getting on the radio. He not calling shit in. He gonna get on this phone. Hey, I got us one.
I got us.
I got us
That's
one.
fucked up, free.
You
That is
got one for real. Like them bitches wear them
he said he
hats,
not
them
calling
hats.
dispatch. He calling the homie.
Yeah, he calling the home. Got us one. Like what? So, but cause Georgia like northern Florida. I don't like northern Florida. That shit country as shit. It's on the South Florida that city out, but the rest of Florida, man, this shit country as shit. You go to some towns, man, you be like, God damn, do they know we in year 2000? Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers still got wells and shit pumping water out that shit. Like, what the fuck is this? But it's all good though. Lo, I'm about to get ready to shut it down. You still here?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. You had done got quiet on me. Where I'm at like I said I'm going two
We
hours.
did
I'm
good.
3.5.
We
Yeah,
had
we
3:39. Yeah,
did.
we did good.
And the little people they stuck with us, man. Hey man, everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Believe me, I really do love y'all, man. Y'all hung out with me. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but nah, y'all came and chill with me and Low. Chocolate for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we're gonna try to get another good topic for y'all next week. Low,
for
what we should
sure.
talk about next week? What you got on your
I don't
mind?
know.
What you
We'll
think?
figure it out. We'll surprise them with something.
Y'all heard it from Low. She said we're gonna surprise y'all with something. Goddamn it. It's gonna be something good. Stepmama one came out pretty all right though.
I like
Came out
it. It
all
was a
right.
great topic. A great
I hope
topic.
y'all learned something out there to some who may be stepmoms or maybe thinking about it being it, especially if you catch it on the replay. So if you didn't, tell your peoples, rewatch the show, share it, like it. Give your boy some support, man. I appreciate everything, especially that. And Lo, thank you for coming up, saving me again.
For sure, for
You
sure,
know,
for sure. You know you the
like
homie. And then Miss
I keep
Chocolate,
telling
our
you,
baby.
you're you're a nice interviewer. Like you be throwing them good questions out there. I be like, damn, I ain't thinking up. So
No, that's what it's all about. We're gonna stay down till we come up.
yeah, exactly. And for those of y'all who's maybe was chatting, because I see the chat, I had stopped reading the chat. So I'm just keeping it real.
I get on
I,
you all the time. Yeah, you do.
I know it. Because the word's so small,
It's
man.
so
It's hard
small.
to
Yeah, I
read.
got you. Yeah.
Because the box ain't that big. I got to get a bigger screen or something. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe when I come up some, I'm gonna get a bigger computer or something. Put it on the
For sure,
TV
for
or something.
sure. In
But
time.
right
In
now,
time.
yeah, in time. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah. All right, love.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
you too. Now, I appreciate you coming through. Now.
All right.
And I appreciate all of y'all in the chat, man, for hanging out with me. I think we had a good show. We went tripping at the end. Got off subject, but that's how it is. We have a little fun. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next Friday. We're gonna do the same thing, but different topic. We're gonna be right here on Free to Green at YouTube, Free to Green 561. Tell your friends, tell your family, y'all come fuck with me. And my chance, I appreciate you. I love you, baby. You been here, you been supporting me. I got love for all y'all out there, man. Damn right. Who hitting the chat now? Oh, that's that. Is that the troll? Okay, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Oh, that's my boy Dub, man. I can't see, man. I need some glasses. Let me put it on this. I don't know what I'm doing. Appreciate that. So, man, next Friday we'll be here again. We're gonna have a fire topic. Y'all look out for it. I'm probably gonna post it a little earlier because I normally do it. I did it today, but I try to do it 2 days out. So y'all look out for that, man. And then next Friday, but right now, I'm gonna go and check out my dog, DJ Witch Doctor Not for Humans. I know he probably live. He ain't. He'll be coming live soon. Y'all come over there and check him out, man. And peace.